Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ion Clash tournament. It's your boy Dennis, and I am here with Kingsley. Yeah, the matches yesterday were crazy. Even Kingsley couldn't be here yesterday; he was busy, but he's back today, and he watched the matches yesterday, and he's surprised with the scores of what he's hearing. Like he heard that Jesus Manifest lost his match, which was insane. Like the match against Wesley K, and I kept on saying this thing. People weren't listening to me. I don't know why they don't be listening to Dennis when I'm saying Wesley K is someone to look out for. You need to watch this guy. This guy is dangerous, but people clearly weren't listening to what I was saying. And for one, it's looking like it seems like Wesley K went to watch Jesus Manifest's previous matches, which is what Kingsley keeps on encouraging everyone to do. Watch the previous matches, watch the streams, and he changed his deck just to adapt to JM's kind of deck, and that's how he was able to counter everything and win that match.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying like all through this tournament. Like if you watch like the main Clash Royale tournament, you that's what people do. Like obviously your main deck is your strong suit, like that's where you're comfortable. Like I don't get me wrong, I'm one of those guys. Like, but at the same time, these are tournaments. Like if somebody has watched you extensively, it's like I'll give you an example for those people that are fighting fans. If you watched Merab versus Peter Yan last year, Merab was beating everybody, right? He didn't used to train for any particular opponent. He just used to train for everybody. He didn't used to train. But Peter Yan was training specifically for Merab. And
That's crazy.
he he if you watch UFC, like you know what I'm talking about. And he watched Merab, planned for him, trained for him specifically, and he was able to hurt Merab. Like was
Wow.
able to avoid takedowns, things like that, just because he trained. And even when Merab lost, because he did lose that match, and there was this, he gave him one nasty body kick that almost shatters his ribs. But like he came out and Merab came out and said yes, like he didn't plan, he didn't train for this fight. He didn't like, but Peter Yan studied him and was able to counter everything he could throw at him. So that's literally what happened between GM losing his match because he wasn't expecting it. Like I know he wasn't. He must have turned up to the game. I know he turned up to the game expecting a certain deck. Maybe he has seen him play a few times, but don't expecting. Oh, this is gonna be business as usual. I know his deck, whatever, and turn up to see a new deck.
Yeah,
That would throw
specifically
you
made
off.
for you.
That would throw you off. And I'm sure he's not gonna use that deck again. I don't
Funny
think we're
enough,
gonna see
he will
it.
never use it again, right? And that's what I like about our tournament structure. It's friendly, so it's not as if maybe my that card is too under leveled, so I can't use it. Because every single person's
Yep,
card is level 11.
it's
You can
equal.
use any card. You can use any card at all, and it's going to be the same level. Like people are
Yep.
not. They are really not. You need to watch. I know that somebody that also watches matches too was MV which was so sad to see him losing to Captain Levi yesterday. That match, and he lost internet connection. Can you
I
imagine?
like Levi. Oh, that must suck.
I
That
know. But you like
I'll
Levi.
break my
You're a
phone.
Levi fan.
I'll break my phone. Yeah, I like Levi, but losing internet connection. I've had it before. I think there was a, I think there was a match recently. Like I was playing, and I already taken down one tower, and next thing I just saw that warning sign,
Oh
and I couldn't
no.
move, and I just saw the guy taking out all my towers, and I couldn't do nothing. Like I even tried to close my game. I think the only thing it has happened a few times, but I've closed my game completely and tried to rush back.
Marking, but it's not enough. There's just not enough
There's
time.
not
And
enough
sometimes the
time
loading
because
screen will just take a bit longer. We're like, and when did this class trial loading
We
screen
just
start
see
taking
ninety-five
5 minutes?
percent.
And
We
just be
just see,
there.
bro. There was one that was on 95%, and it just refused to move after. I'm like, what's going on? Like, so yeah, just the main point of what I'm saying is like, go back. That's why this, like, it's not like we're hiding the streams. They're free. You just
True.
go watch them.
They're on YouTube, they're on the website, they're everywhere. Like it's
They're in your
really
face.
that your, that your face. I know we're constantly mentioning it on WhatsApp. We post some highlights on YouTube on Instagram self. So we want you to watch these streams. But if you're not watching these streams, but honestly, I feel like even if from the chatter I heard yesterday, I heard that Just Manifest actually watched Wesley K's previous matches. So he knew Wesley K's deck, but he didn't know that deck that Wesley K brought into the
Yeah,
match.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, even if he, let's say he watched it, it doesn't look like he changed his deck.
He didn't
I
change
think
his
he
deck.
still went it exactly. Like, like you have to go in expecting that this person is coming to counter you, so you have to counter his counter, and the person will now be thinking, okay, if this person is expecting me to counter his counter, I have to counter his counter that's going to counter my counter. So do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like chess, like multiple, that you're thinking like 5 6 steps ahead. So you can keep maybe one of your decks, because maybe the
Of
person,
course,
like,
yeah. That your favorite deck that you like. I think some people
you
are
can
also
keep.
very rigid. Some people cannot play without their deck. Like I won't lie, even me self sometimes happen. If you give me a random deck, I will try you, but it's not just your
Yeah,
deck.
that's I don't know if you noticed, that's what I'm working on now lately. Like, I'm slowly, because I made it took me a while to make my deck, and I'm currently in my deck, but now I'm branching out to like other decks. Like, I now after using the Mortar Tesla deck,
Really,
the
you've joined
evil,
them.
yeah.
You've joined the dark side.
I love
That's how
I
come.
love that. See that evil Mortar Tesla?
And that is, in fact, we've seen that deck time and time again, even in this tournament, the Mortal Tesla
I
or
that's
the
It's from
Exvo
this
Tesla.
tournament. It's from this tournament that I
Really?
saw it. I
Are
was
you
like,
so?
let me go, because I have an evil Mortar and I have an evil Tesla. So I was
Mm,
like, let me see what this is about. I don't get me wrong, like the first couple tries around, it's hard, like, you know,
the timing.
the timing, the placements, because you don't have an active troop. Like, for example, my main deck has a hog rider. I don't have an active troop going at their towers, so I have to
Oh yeah.
distract. I have to place.
It's kind of a
I have
different kind
to.
of strategy from what you
Yeah,
normally carry. Like you're
exactly.
basically changing your brain chemistry to adapt to this new kind of play style.
That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and I also have another deck. I have the evil P.E.K.K.A. evil Firecracker deck with the Electro Wizard,
Oh, I
and
know that deck too. Okay.
I
I
have that
hate the
one
evil
as well.
firecracker. One of the worst evolutions in the
I
game, guy.
love her. If once I get her and my evil P.E.K.K.A., and you don't have like many troops to stop me,
Do you like the evil P.E.K.K.A.? What
sometimes
does
they
he
hit or
even do?
miss.
He
It's a hit
heals
or
every
miss.
time he kills
Every-
something, right?
yes, yeah.
But
It's
the
it's
heal
like
is not a
it's
lot.
like the witch. Like, if you take out the skeletons for the witch, he heals. But it's he her heal is
It's
more
better.
than his. Wait, because he has more hit points.
I feel that they were lazy with that evil
I think they
evolution.
were.
They could have done a lot better.
I
But they
think they
just,
were.
yeah, that was very lazy. I think they should change it. It's not the best for the. It doesn't fit the picker.
Yep.
If you ask
But I
me.
already told you, if they make that bowler hit air troops,
Oh my god! You
I'm
know,
expeditionally taking out my Mega Knight off my deck. First of all, bowler is 5 elixir. I don't know
yes,
if I'm
yeah, you're
correct.
right. It's 5 elixir. It's cheaper than Mega Knight. Mega
So
Knight is 7, right? Yeah.
yeah, 7. So, and you told me he hits air troops.
That would be disgusting. So,
Expeditionally get out of my deck, like, just leave. And I
so
think my average would drop to like maybe a 3.8 or 7 or something.
they saves your elixir. It's a win-win. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Like they should have. But this is hero mode though. I like it a lot. It's really cool. He kind of turns into a mortar somehow. Like I just
I don't
like
want him to be. I mean, if he turns into a building,
he's not
that
even
won't be
he
too
doesn't
bad.
move. When he starts doing that thing, he's in the same spot.
Yeah, but do troops that go for buildings go for him
Oh,
now?
no, I don't think so. I can't say yes
Okay,
or no,
that's
but
good, yes, but it means you can't. I mean, you'll be overpowered if they did all of that. Like if you overpower, like if he turns into like a building type, like changes like what type he is and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how Bola is because I have electro. I have a what do you call those shards? I have six of them.
Oh, I wish you could dash me, guy. I need
Is
those
he
shards.
is he a hero or an evil?
He's hero.
Oh, I have the 200 complete also, so I've been saving. Also, I've also been buying those circular things. I think the shop is coming back. By the way,
Which
I don't know.
circular things? Is it those with those things with scores on top?
Scores, yes. I
Oh,
think I think the shop is coming back because if you click on I think if you, I know I clicked on something and said it said you can use it in the shop, but the shop isn't back yet. But I think the shop is going to be coming back soon, and that's why they've been doing like trying to promote to get that stuff. So I've been buying that in bulk.
where do you buy them from? Like with
You
cash or?
use you use the gemstones. I think you use 50. I'll be 5 gemstones or 50 gemstones to get 100 of that. I think I'm on like 5K. I have 5,000 of that.
Sorry, I'm just trying to tell them because someone was asking for the clan link to join the clan, so I was just trying to figure do that for them quickly on the WhatsApp. That's why I'm looking down a lot.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Hope you guys have been watching your streams. You see what happens when you don't.
I really hope that they have been watching it. Like
Good.
I think and I think what's even making people watch the streams more is that now that we have the prediction system going on, everyone is now predicting on
Yeah,
people. So
please, guys, make sure you use the prediction systems, get access to it. It doesn't cost too much. Just see, like yesterday, like someone blew one big. He he
exactly,
he he cashed out big. So you know, you never know.
you really never know. Because I'm just trying to instruct the.
And also, just know the credits are multi-purpose. It's not just for prediction. I don't know if they've been made aware as well.
Oh yeah, Kingsley, the match just began actually. Sorry. Let's go watch some Clash Royale.
I had it.
Okay, guys, welcome to our next match of the stream. We have our first match of the stream actually for the quarterfinals of the Iron Clash tournament. We have Eric facing against Sean, and let's see how this game progresses. I see Sean is starting very slowly, dropping the fire spirit, trying to get a bit of chip damage on Eric, but Eric responding quite well with the Barbarian Barrel. Like that's something, an tournament of this level, you don't want to lose any health points to cheap cards like the fire spirit of the
No
or the
chip
Goblin.
damage. Is
Exactly.
it just me, or have you seen a lot of Goblin Demolishers? And we actually have not been seeing a lot of Inferno Dragons. I don't know if you've noticed. Like
Yeah.
we really almost never see Inferno
You know
Dragons.
what's funny is like I feel like no one was using the Goblin Demolisher earlier in this
Yeah.
tournament, but I don't know. I don't think he got
So the group
buffed
stage. It was from the group stages we started seeing a lot of.
of the
Oh,
Goblin.
that's a double
Yeah,
building.
and I'm like, did it get buffed or something? I have no idea. But yeah, the match about to begin. Remember, folks, we are playing best 2 out of 3 matches today. What that means is after this 2 match is done, both players will be given 2 minutes to change their decks to make any changes in their decks, and after that's done, they will begin their second match. So this first 2 match is not the decider yet. We will be playing best 2 out of 3. But look at this heavy push by Eric. The bowler is coming. The knight is coming. The Inferno Dragon is
I don't
coming.
know.
But that was a good
I don't.
response by Sean.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to survive this push, but let's see. Because so
He's
far
dropping everything.
he's dropping, but that bowler just doing damage, just going and what a save from that evil giant snowball. If not, I don't know. I don't think this deck is suited to counter Eric's deck. Like he's been able to survive so far,
I
but I don't think
know.
he's gonna survive this now. Like
That's
that
bad.
tower is gone.
That's
That
bad.
tower is gone. That's
One more drop.
very bad. I don't think I don't think this deck from Sean is good enough. It has enough value to stop the air damage that's coming because Eric has a lot of. It looks like Eric's deck is a little more balanced than Sean's deck. Sean's
Mm.
deck is like I don't know if you noticed. The only thing that there's nothing that actually hits air.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no
you're right.
Like there's
Oh
no,
no, not
the,
even one card there. Apart from maybe
yeah,
the fire spirit, but
yeah, the fire spirit and the snowball. Like those are the only things, and snowball that doesn't do any damage. So I think he may have miscalculated because I know that balloon is coming out once that
look at that
I
right
think he
side. Look
just.
at the
Yep.
evil
I
Inferno
told
Dragon
you
is out.
the balloon is coming out because I know that he.
Oh, look at Sean was able to take that one tower of one of Eric's towers.
Yep, yep, surprising, but it's still not enough because I know he had to sacrifice defending his other tower. Oh, he has a free.
Look at Eric
That's it, folks.
taking three, three
I don't think
towers down.
this was faster than I thought. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I
Exactly. For a
thought.
quarterfinal match, I was expecting a lot more resilience or a lot more like very close battles, but that was really easy for Eric. Eric is not here to play. This man has been practicing and he's here to show you guys that he's a force to behold. And now we're down to game two of the first duel match of this quarterfinals. It's going to be a very exciting day, Kingsley. Everyone is watching. Everyone's eyes are glued to our YouTube channel right now. They want to see who progresses to the semifinals. But yeah, Sean, as you said, Kingsley, I agree with you completely. That Sean's deck was just not ready for Eric's deck. It seemed like Eric's deck was the perfect counter for Sean's deck in the first match. Let's hope.
Yep,
I'm hoping
yep.
for something better in this second match.
Yeah, because like I said, like as soon as I caught it, I saw like he cycled through the first one, and when he was on the second cycle, I saw the same cards. I didn't see any single air defense or air attack. Oh, that's a lock.
I
Like
know. I'm surprised that
that's a lock.
Eric didn't respond to. I think that Sean, what Sean did was very, very smart. He noticed that Eric dropped the lava hound. He knew Eric was out of
Yep.
elixir. Then he dropped that X immediately because he knew Eric wouldn't have enough elixir to respond to that. That was very smart play by
And he's
Sean. And
yep, yep, and he's able to defend the lava hound as well
with it,
in this push. That was very smart for him to drop the and the rural delivery. Like and his towers are untouched. I don't know
I
if you
know
noticed his towers are untouched. Great defense. I think this is a comeback. You know,
by Sean,
for
right?
Sean for the first deck. It's not looking like. I think Eric took that to heart. He just zapped it.
That was so
So you know,
salty.
that was very salty, Eric.
I think he was trying to cycle, but yeah, but hey, why not get some
Again, the
damage with the
same
zap?
thing. Like I feel like I feel like okay, that electro result came out good. That's good,
But it's not. It will
but
be
still,
sufficient.
it's not
Yeah.
enough. It's still a lock.
So
Do you know, I'm surprised that anytime he drops those, oh, he has a lightning spell. Oh,
that,
that was a
that
good
was that was
counter.
good.
That was really good.
But the lava hound doesn't
But
do
any,
enough damage to even be worried if a lava hound gets to your tower. I feel like each of his hits is like 100 damage. It's not that much compared to like a golem
yep,
or anything else. So I
yeah,
don't even that's why I don't
it's
really
not
like the
something
lava
you
hound.
fear.
It's not something you
Yeah, it's
fear.
not
Yes,
something you fear. Yeah, it's good defense. Yeah, that's a good defense uh, from
from Eric, right? From Sean, sorry,
yeah,
not from Eric.
from Sean.
But yeah, this is smart by Sean. I like this. He knows when to switch from using the X-Bow offensively and defensively. He knows he has this game in the back. He has the rocket already in his back pocket. So all he has
Yeah,
to focus on now is just
the
defense, defense,
defense.
defense. And then exactly what I predicted. Drop the rocket, deal with the hunter, get the tower down, and now just cruise away to game number 3.
Did you notice something?
Oh,
Like
what?
he knew that Eric was gonna drop the lightning spell to try and take out the Tesla, and he dropped the three skeletons.
Oh, that's why
I don't
no,
know if you noticed.
Sean
That's
is a
why he
very
missed the
smart player.
Tesla.
I'm surprised he lost the first game so easily. I think they're just a
No, it
bad
was. I
counter.
told you, like it's either it's a mistake or a wrong deck. His deck was just so bad. Like there's nothing he could have done. Like if you don't have the right cards, like how are you gonna defend against an Inferno Dragon, a balloon,
And
like air
Ebola,
target, and you have nothing, and you have a bowler like taking out your
your ground troops,
uh
yeah, so nothing.
nothing you can do about it. And bowler like is tanky, so you have to get like a maybe an MK or a P.E.K.K.A. that can cut damage or a mini P.E.K.K.A. But even before a mini P.E.K.K.A. can get to the bowler, it might take a minute, and he might even get like taken out before it gets to the bowler.
I know this deck by Eric, right? This is that you
Yep,
can see the Valkyrie, you can see the Pika, you can see the Elixir pump. I'm
yep,
expecting a
I see
golem
it.
somewhere.
Yep, I'm surprised I haven't seen a battle healer yet.
Just as you said, Kingsley, the battle healer dropping as we mentioned her name. Like the battle healer is out. There should be a column here. Like
I
this is a
know,
typical
or we may be wrong. It may
lava
be
hound.
an elixir golem.
True, 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 true. I want to
I'm s-
see. But the tides have really changed in this battle. Look at Sean, right? Look at how much damage he's done
Dude,
already on Eric's tower. Like
that
the
hog
first game
rider,
was
that
exactly that Hog Rider, massive damage it did to that tower, taking the tower down to 1293. And so now Eric's is on the ropes. He really has to start this battle. I feel Eric is waiting for double elixir before he starts his golem push. Because I think even with the elixir pump he has, it shouldn't be really sufficient if he wants to build as good as a push as he
push.
might want to. So maybe
Yep,
he's just trying to just see how much he can
survive.
defend and exactly survive till double elixir. But will Sean capitalize on that? Sean, I'm hoping he has noticed this is probably Eric's game, waiting for double elixir. There's 10 seconds on the clock to double elixir. Eric drops the elixir pump. Will Sean drop a
Good.
earthquake spell to deal with that? Probably
Is
not.
no.
He does,
I,
yeah.
yep, he does. He does. He does. And now the push is gonna be coming out very soon, folks.
That was smart, using the ice
Good
column to distract the
distraction.
beaker, and then the tower's take
And
out the
the
beaker by
golem is
himself.
out. And the golem is out,
It's
folks.
out.
The golem is out.
It's
And now the
about to
push
go
is gonna.
down.
And you know there's a battle here that's gonna be dropped right. I'm surprised he dropped his zap. I mean, it's good to drop the zappies a little further out, but the battle healer is out.
The baby dragon should be out very soon. And
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 an
the
evil
evil
val.
oh my god! How do you
Let's see
defend
how this
this?
push. Let's see how this push is gonna pan out, folks.
Oh my
Because
god! Look at the amount of
that battle healer is keeping those troops alive. He's
oh, this is
keeping
bad.
those, and that Valkyrie is just doing so much damage. Oh
Oh
my
my god! The
goodness,
second battle healer.
that Valkyrie,
You.
that this is like
Eh,
this. He's been able to survive most of it, but
Oh, the picker. I
that
didn't even
mini
notice the
P.E.K.K.A.
picker. That's why
The
it's
mini P.E.K.K.A.
down.
is in,
I
I
didn't notice
told
the
you,
picker,
like,
Kingsley. That's crazy.
yeah, I saw the P.E.K.K.A. running through as oh my god. You know what came clutch in this one? It was the fact that um what came clutch for him was that Valkyrie survived long enough to take out. See, when I tell you people, this is why this is why to me, bar for bar, she is, if not the best evil, top three best evils in the game. She single-handedly was wiping the floor with all of his troops.
Yes.
Like single-handedly, she was, and thankfully, obviously, thankfully, the battle healer was still there, healing her enough, just enough for her to take out everything that was in sight, literally. And also another thing that he did that I think in hindsight now it's a mistake was where he placed his bomb tower. He placed it a little further out because I think he was trying to drag the golem away from the other tower. But I felt like he should have put it a little further top. That's just me, my opinion. And still away though, but not too close to the middle tower because obviously there's no firecracker to activate the king tower uh from from his opponent. So I felt like he shouldn't have put it too close to the bottom. I think he should have pushed it out more and then defend from there. That's and give more space to troops to defend.
Mm,
And
okay.
who uses a bomb tower? No offense to me, I feel like the best defense building is the Tesla to me.
It is, but I think he used the Tesla earlier, right? Or was
In
it
the first one, yeah.
yo?
There was a Tesla and it was a Tesla Expo. But yeah, that was a really good push, and like you said, he was waiting for double elixir to capitalize on that um on that push because as the game was going, it was looking like it was going in Sean's way, but you know, but actually, funny enough,
Huh?
I think we've only seen like in this tournament so far, we've only seen two golem golem pushes defended. Like, which game was it? Was it which game did that? Well, it was Levi. I think it was Levi that defended it. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm gonna go back and watch. But I know there was a stream where we're hosting, and then somebody was defending. golem pushes back to back to back to back. Like this was even only one push.
Yo,
Like
Kingsley, sorry I have to cut you off a bit because the match,
was the next is the
their,
next one?
their second match is about to begin. So Eric has gone and made some changes to his deck. So I think now, okay, and now the second game has begun. Let's go watch it, guys. Hi guys, welcome again. This is now game two of Sean versus Eric. The first game going easily to, well, not easily, but quite easily if you ask me, to Eric. Now we are in game two. Sean has made his changes. Eric has made some changes to his deck as well. And clearly I can see that because Eric did not carry a Berserker in his first deck. I'm surprised Eric made some changes because he's the one that won the first match. So you would think he would be quite comfortable with the deck he carried, but he wanted to go make some changes. So he's made
This
those
looks
changes.
quite familiar to Sean's first deck. Is it just me? This is Sean's first deck.
Yeah, Sean didn't make any changes to his deck. Sorry, Eric is the only one that made changes, which is surprising because Sean's the one that lost, but Eric is the one that made the changes to his deck. Maybe he saw something that we didn't see, and maybe he wanted to make those changes because this is a completely different deck that Eric is carrying right now in this first game. We never saw the Barbarians, we never saw the Furnace, we never saw the Giant
Yeah,
Skeleton. So this is completely new. I wonder what the thought process was behind Eric's head, because from what I'm seeing, Sean is doing heavy damage to his tower right now. I hope that this change of if in his deck doesn't come to affect him because yeah, King, can you guess why he could have changed his deck? Because he won the first match.
easily.
He,
Like all he needed is air troops, and like maybe he was thinking that Sean was gonna change his first deck, which again is mind games. Like people, so like if he kept his first deck, this is a easy win again for Eric.
yes.
But so far it's looking like it's going towards Sean, and this is
Oh
a
my
little more
goodness. He
even
dropped
now.
the witch by herself to just keep on going. Like I was expecting he was gonna I thought he was gonna put the giant skeleton in front of the witch to support her, right?
Same,
But nothing, he
same.
just left her on her own to just
That's
go there.
how. Yeah, it's. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't understand his deck, and
I kind of understand his deck because this is his deck is kind of similar to the deck I carry. Like I carry the giant skeleton, the witch, and the furnace. So I kind of understand. It's a beat down deck. It's a very classic Clash Royale deck where you have a tanky card in front and then you have a splash damage card like a witch or a furnace behind it. But he hasn't been able to get much value from this deck change. If you ask me, that why
yeah,
exactly. And also look at the decisions he's making. This is a very different Eric that
this is
that
just
we just
weird.
saw like a minute
I
ago.
think
It
it's
seems like.
opting. I think it's opting for the furnace. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay, the furnace to support the giant skeleton instead of the witch, right? And I think the
Yeah,
witch is a better option to support the giant skeleton
to be
by
honest,
every standard.
metric.
Oh, the graveyard spell. Is it a graveyard? Oh, perfect answer by Sean. Dropping this poison spell to defend those skeletons. You know, sometimes you look at this because in Clash Royale, there's no way for you. What just happened?
You just use the evil to defend to push the. I think this game is in the back for Sean. To be, if you ask me, to be honest, I
Yeah,
think is I think Sean. Yeah, I think yeah.
I can't understand
Unless
why.
by some miracle, like like Eric can get it together and you know cycle through and make. If not, I'm surprised he didn't use an evil goblin drill. That would have ended this game quicker, a whole lot longer.
That would have. I'm very very surprised at what's happening. Like I don't know why he made the change, but hey, look at it. It seems like he's
He's
locking in
doing the
now.
same thing again. He's doing the same thing again. He's placing the witch on the other side, and he's putting the furnace, and they're gonna drop the poison again to defend that. Like it's like you're doing the same thing that you did that didn't work. Like folks, that's what we always say. Like if you go through a push, right? I mean, being able to do some damage. If you go through some push, that's how it's gone.
Easily. Like there's no way. Poison spell should handle this. And game one going to Sean, very different from what we saw in the last match where game one easily went to Eric. I think this is deck change might have been the cause of this situation. The first deck he had was the perfect answer to Sean's first deck. Sean didn't change anything. The same first deck. I think it's probably going to be the same second deck that Sean's going to carry in this second match as well. But let's see. Let's see how it goes because I'm really surprised that Eric made that decision. But yeah, I think this is the same deck that Eric carried in the second game, in the first game, Kingsley. Like I see the evil
Yeah,
Valkyries here.
it's the same. It's the same deck I don't know if this is the golem deck
I think I know what's
because
happening. Maybe he realized that he couldn't deal with this Expo, maybe he thinks that this deck would be the better answer for this
for the
Expo
X-Bow.
deck, so that's why he's now doing that. But I'm very concerned about that because that Exo still was able to lock into the tower, even if it was just one bolt that got there. I feel like that like Eric wasn't 100% successful in defending that, and that might show itself again in the upcoming minutes in this match. But hey, let's see. Eric might. I think I kind of see where he's coming from, right? Having the
Yep.
column in this deck, right, that would be able to tank the X-Bow for a long time. So it might be a better answer. But having to switch what you did because of one loss completely. I don't know. I don't know if it was the right choice, but hey, maybe it's just as I see. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just thinking from my perspective.
I think if they ran it back again, like I think they ran it back again. He's locked on again.
Okay, the Valkyrie, good answer to stop
But
the
the
Exo.
Valkyrie is not gonna be okay. The Valkyrie is gonna be enough. That tower he's gonna lock on that tower again now.
Oh no, this is so bad.
This is really bad. Like
Completely different. Like Kingsley, that's what's crazy about it. But the good news about it is even if Eric loses this second game, he's we would go to game number three because
three.
he
Yeah.
has the first win. So that I guess that's maybe making him a bit more relaxed than he should be. But still,
So
I wouldn't
now,
ever want to go to game
do,
number three.
do you know how messed up this is now?
What?
It's messed up in the fact that if they do go to game three, right?
Uh huh.
Uh Eric is not gonna be panicking because he doesn't know like should I now keep the deck that I was using or should I change it? Like is Sean gonna change his deck or like so Sean has the privilege of mystery. Like, you don't know what I'm gonna do next.
True. That is very true. You're right. He has a. What just happened? Oh no!
And he
Did you see
missed it.
that Kingsley? The Valkyrie
Yep.
pulled them
Yep.
away.
I saw it. I saw it. And they're just like five zappies in one lane. I don't know if you also saw that.
I saw that too. It's just that the real delivery was able to come and take care of those zappies. So many zappies in one side, just constantly slowing everyone down. But this game could go anyone's way. Eric down to 1199, Sean at 1690. So I think that Eric is playing a bit better in this match compared to his first game, and I think he wants to start that push. There should be a column being dropped at the picker any moment now. He hasn't dropped the column, and oh,
He
now he
has.
wants to start the push. That picker will definitely not get there. Sean responding very well with the royal delivery. It's exactly what you should do against a hero picker. You don't want a hero picker ever get into your tower. I don't know if that was a missed drop or Sean was trying to cycle through that log, but that log didn't hit anyone but the tower. But I see. Look at the Eric's push is about to begin. The battle healer is out. The golem is out. The baby dragon is out. Oh, that's surprising though. Did he use
Use the
the rocket to kill the
rocket.
battle healer?
Yeah, that was smart.
That was smart actually. She's in that whole deck, in that whole push, she's the real problem. That picker might
Yeah, she's
activate
the
the king
real
tower.
problem. She's the real problem.
Oh
Oh,
no!
oh,
The
oh,
picker!
oh, 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 oh,
What?
oh.
What?
What?
Crazy!
That was insane. Oh, oh my goodness.
You suck at me? Oh my god, that was clinical. Timing the vines at the right moment, activating the
It
hero
wasn't
picker's ability.
no, that wasn't it. Sean made a mistake. He did not get rid of the hero mini P.E.K.K.A.
Yes,
He thought he tried to drag it to the middle and he didn't anticipate Eric activating the hero mini P.E.K.K.A. skill that increases the level and then the health.
yes,
So the mini P.E.K.K.A. was about to be killed, right? So right as he was about to be killed, and Sean didn't have any. Obviously, Sean thought that his troop and the mini P.E.K.K.A. are going to go at the same time. He leveled up this and then ran straight for his tower and had two hits, 1, 2, and then the Zappies just did the rest. Yeah, you should always expect the unexpected. But yeah, folks, this is game three, and let's see how this is gonna go. He's back with his bowler
yeah, this
deck, his
is his deck
initial
he
deck
started
that he
with.
used to. Yep.
Yeah, he kept it for the last game instead. I'm surprised he changed his tactic, but I think it's paying dividends now because look at that bowler has locked into that tower. That Inferno Dragon
Yeah.
should be able to get a bit of damage
And
now on
that
that
other
tower as
tower
well
too is being locked on
with the
to like
minions. Oh no, this
he's
is
doing
bad.
double damage. He's doing double damage, so he now has the luxury of two towers he can go at.
This is so bad for Sean. Like it's not looking good for him at all. Now the balloon is out, and he has to defend that with the oh no, that's I wish he had the
That
musketeer, but hey, as long as it works, right? The two towers should be able to shoot at the balloon at the same time. But
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's a good
he's
answer.
able to defend it. Yeah, the bomb will cancel themselves out.
And
Yeah,
now
good play from Eric. Oh my goodness, like, whew, that was insane. I'm not gonna lie to you.
oh, this is
And
gonna be a bad
here's a
push.
push.
That's gonna be a bad push, right? The minions are out, the bowler is out, the evil Electro. I'm sorry, Inferno
Inferno
Dragon is out at the same time. And look at Sean is
just
struggling right now to
distracting.
defend this. He's just dropping
He's just
everything
trying
he
to
can.
distract. He's trying to distract him, but is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be? Oh, he's locked
It's
on.
locked, it's
It's
over.
locked on. It's not gonna be enough. And he raises the white flag. Yeah, yeah, you are in trouble, buddy. You are in trouble because your other tower is less than 1,000. So I don't like. It's gonna be almost hard to see you coming back from this. Like it's gonna be hard.
I'm surprised he
Well, I
sent the Hog Rider
guess
that way, not the other way instead, to get that
I'm
tower. That
surprised. I'm surprised he did.
this
I'm
is not looking
surprised he
good for
did.
Sean. Like, and oh,
Actually,
the
I won't
freeze
say I'm
down.
surprised. I won't say I'm surprised he did because if whenever I'm in this situation, I would do the same thing
Okay,
too.
just trying to
Because
flank
I
your
want to
opponent.
be able to defend. Yeah, I want to be able to defend and
Second
attack at the
tower
same time.
down.
That's how it's gone. And Eric, I'm sorry we doubted you. I am sorry.
I know.
I
We were
am sorry.
he was definitely seeing something that we couldn't see because that was so clinical, winning the two games quite easily.
I think you all need to go watch. You all need to go watch. Go back when the stream is over. Go back and watch that mini Pekka. Like that interaction alone was what changed the tide of the game. Like he literally had no like he was down. Like Sean was about to take the win. That second win, Sean was about to take it. That was insane. That was a good game. If we're starting off like this, oh
That was
yeah,
actually a very good one, right? That was such a good game. Eric versus Sean. I didn't think it was gonna be this clinical. Like when Eric made the deck change, I was we were both dumbfounded. We're like, why would Eric do this? Like he won the first match easily with his deck. Just stick with the same tactics and you should win again. But Eric was saying something we weren't saying. Like I think he was saying first of all,
because it looked like it wasn't panning out, right? Because he lost the first game,
yes.
right? He lost the first game. It looked like he wasn't panning out. Just for it to now be that.
Nah, this Eric. People, I've been. You see, Eric. Eric he's another Trojan horse. Him and Wesley, like these are really good players in their own right, and he has been constantly shining in this tournament. And now, congratulations to Eric. You are the first
So
person
our first
caught
to get to the
semi-finalist, right? Yeah.
semifinals. Yeah, he's the first person, and I wonder who he's going to be facing.
It's either going to be the Kanye Jr. or Wesley K, and I
So
can't wait for that to happen.
you can say at least I'm not saying you're not going to win, but for now you are top four. Going to be top four in the rankings by the
Yeah.
end of this tournament.
And no one can take that from you, Eric. You are definitely going to be top four ranked in the Iron Leagues tournament, and in the first ever season of the Iron Clash tournament, that is some bragging rights. So big ups to you, Eric, and also I have to say big ups to Sean too. As much as I know that your tournament
Yep,
journey ends here, you will still get some merch because you made it to the top eight.
top
So
eight. Yep.
congratulations! It has been very difficult to get. It's been 2 months we've been doing this tournament to get all the way to the top eight. You deserve your applause, really. So big ups to Eric. Big ups to Sean. You both played splendidly well. I wish Sean made a change in his deck. From what I saw, Sean didn't change anything. He used exactly the same three decks in the same
Mhm.
timeline, the same order. Everything was exactly the same with his first game. And I think Eric kind of capitalized on that, if you ask me, because he changed to his Golem deck to deal with that X1. Then he saved his first deck for the last game, which paid dividends. So that was such a good performance by Eric. Big ups to you, Eric. And the next game, Kanye Jr. versus Wesley K should be beginning around now. I'm gonna check. I really want to watch Wesley K play. This is someone that took down the mountain yesterday. Took down Jesus Manifest. So he's definitely someone to not play with, not someone to not be trifled with. So I want to see if he shines again in his next game today against Kanye Jr. Kanye Jr. also coming from a previous win, taking down. I have to confirm who he took down. taking down the Demon King yesterday. So I want to see if how he plays today. I can't see Kanye on the in the clan. I'm gonna I
It's
know
not gonna be a free win. That would just be
that would
insane.
be okay. I see him. That was a mistake. I see Kanye is in the clan. Is Wesley K in the clan? I think I saw Wesley K. Kanye is in the clan.
If you don't show up, folks, this is the worst time not to show up for your match.
Oh, it's
Literally the
horrible.
worst time.
I'll be
Like
so
there's no
sad.
takesy backsy. There's no I'll make it up in the next game.
There's no next game.
You're out.
I'm just scrolling to the clan. I see Kanye is online. I don't see Wesley K. That is so concerning to me. Where is Wesley K? If anyone out there that's watching this stream, if you know Wesley personally, please reach out to him and see and tell him to come and join his match. This is the worst time to miss a match because you didn't show up.
Mhm.
Horrible time to for that to happen to you. So I know the team at the back is they're scrambling right now, trying to get a hold of Wesley. Kanye is already in the clan; he's online. So I'm just gonna instruct Kanye.
Like it would just be so sad after you beat and you don't like show up for your match. That would just be so bad.
After he beats someone as big as JM, as Jesus Manifest, like that's such a big mountain to climb, and you shouldn't. I think losing to missing your match is like the worst thing to happen.
That's worse. I'd rather lose than miss my match. So at
Our,
least I know I had the opportunity rather than getting that opportunity taken away from me. That would just be crazy.
Okay, yeah. So the team at the back is trying to get a hold of Wesley K, and everyone is just scrambling trying to get a hold of him. But yeah, I see also the collector Samuel saying on our YouTube, this column the Golem Picker deck is nasty. Was it a
It is
Golem?
nasty.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
woo! once I once I saw, I'm not going to lie. I knew I was expecting it, but I was expecting him to level up the Pekka earlier than when he did. But I guess his own decision was better because he waited for Sean's uh was it a troop or a tower? I can't remember what the mini Pekka took out because they tried to draw it
He took
away
out the troop
to
and then he
the
took out the
center.
tower. He took out the royal
Yeah,
delivery and
he
then he
took
went.
out both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, took out both of them. So I know in Sean's mind, like I think he was prepared to lose those, but he
Oops.
thought,
Wesley has joined.
yeah, but he thought, he thought that the mini Pekka also was gonna go. But I'm telling you, I don't know if you saw it, but right as the HP was like this, I just saw poof, level 13. And as I saw level 13, I was like, oh, it's over. It's over for Sean. And he just ran, as soon as I said, he just ran straight to the tower. Just ran. He didn't even look. He did like you know what's crazy? He was right in front of the King Tower. I'm not even
Yes, he
joking.
was,
He was right,
and
and
he
he
went the
said
other
nope.
way. He went
He went
yes,
the other way.
exactly. I
Like
remember that happened. He got distracted because of that royal delivery. He turned that way, killed the royal delivery, then choom, and just.
I went back to he said, I have a mission here.
But yeah, Kingsley, the next match has begun right now with Wesley K versus Kanye Jr. Wesley is someone that I feel people have been sleeping on, but they have to watch this guy. This man has been perfect. He's been epic since this tournament began. So we are starting off this match. Kanye Jr. versus Wesley K, folks. The second match of our quarterfinal matches today. Wesley K in the red, Kanye Jr. in the blue. I don't know who I'm rooting for, but the way Wesley performed yesterday, like I would be surprised if he lost this match. I think he's coming in here as a favorite in my opinion. But yeah, Wesley K starting small, dropping the tombstone spell just to deal with the distract the Royal Ghost. Will it be sufficient? I don't think so. And then Kanye
He's
building
a
his push.
Pekka deck.
Oh
Kanye is
no,
using a Pekka deck.
you think so? Because of the Royal Ghost
I know
and
so.
the
I know
Battle
so.
Ram.
Unless I'm wrong.
Would that get to the tower?
Yep, that's crazy.
Oh
That is just
no.
negligence.
It's a
That is
negligence.
just negligence. I'm sorry, but that's just like you just lost like 700 on
I think it's because what happened is
what?
exactly what was happening in the previous matches. After Kanye noticed, the Lava Hound is what cost it. After Wesley K dropped the Lava Hound, he was completely
Yeah,
out of Elixir, so he couldn't. But that's why he was saving Elixir to drop the Spirit Empress. That's why he had to drop her on foot because he didn't have an six Elixir to drop her flying. But this is that common Wesley K deck that we normally see: the Lava Hound, Spirit Empress, and I think it's an Electro Dragon
the
combination.
Electro Dragon. It's probably going to be an Electro Dragon,
But look at
and he's
this.
coming again.
Will Wesley K defend this? He has to. And he does just
A
right
good
on
defense.
the wire, but still he's gonna lose some tower health to those
It's
barbarians.
better than you hitting and like
The
because
Kanye
that's
disrupt that.
that.
He did because the poison didn't touch the tower. Do you see that, Kingsley?
Yep, he didn't. It's just right on the edge.
And they,
I'm
oh
surprised
no,
he hasn't dropped his. Is this? Am I wrong or is this not a Pecker deck? This is just weird. I know he has two cards he hasn't dropped yet, and he's dropped his own poison spell. And low key, like even as much as the mistakes he made in the first part, Wesley K actually isn't far off. Like he's actually done more
significant damage.
damage.
Yeah. If you add the two tower damages together, right? Surprisingly,
Yeah,
he hasn't been able to defend quite well against Kanye's troops. Like, look at that. Look, most like especially this battle ram. Those barbarians have
yeah,
connected twice on that tower now. So Wesley K really needs to pay more attention to that card, and he has. Like this, Kingsley, you are
I
right. The
told
picker is
you.
out.
I know a Pekka deck when I see it. Like this is kind of what I use, but not exactly. But he has been able to defend that well with that evil
Oh, you
Valkyrie
see
and the
the
speed
bandits
empress.
connecting to that tower as
Yep,
well. Like Wesley
yep.
has been losing tower health to troops that charge to the tower. He has not been fast enough, but that doesn't matter. Look at the amount of damage that Spirit Empress was able to do there, and then look at the baby dragon just at the poison spell combination. As much as Wesley has been making mistakes, he is coming back from those mistakes. Because look at this. What is happening? Kanye was letting his tower deal with that. All Wesley K needs to do right now is drop one good poison spell and maybe the lock combination, and that might be able to take out that Kanye's
Oh,
tower
that.
now.
Oh
The
my god.
magical.
He needs to take out that. He needs to take out. What is he doing? Was he waiting for the poison? Like, why didn't he just send the mega minion activate the skill?
Yes,
That I feel like that's gonna. Well, let me not say.
he just needs to
Let's
cycle
see.
through his poison spell fast and drop it once again.
But they both have poison spells. So like like it has to be. He has.
Wesley drops his
Luckily
first.
for him.
That was good. This first game
Luckily
easily
for him.
going. Well, not easily though, because I think he had to fight a bit to get this because his tower health was quite low. But first
Yep.
game going to Wesley K. Now we're going to game number two, folks. First game, both players kind of throwing punches at each other, hitting themselves hard, but Wesley able to come out on top in that first game because of the poison spell, able to cycle through that poison spell constantly, and that what gave him the upper hand. And now the second game beginning, Kanye not slowing down, Kanye not waiting for anyone. The good combination, the minor and the minion combination, but dealt with quite well by Wesley. Yes, he lost about 100 hit points on his tower, but that's still okay. Will Wesley reactivate the goblins? I think he will. And I think Kanye was waiting for that. That was a good answer, dropping the prince. But I think the Zappies and the goblin combination should be able to deal with that prince quite easy. And the Mega Knight,
Mm.
he is out now. Kanye is not playing, and then the prince. Push, that was so fun. Did you see what happened there? The prince was pushing
Yep.
the Mega Knight, but then the Mega Knight wanted to jump, so he stopped the prince behind him, and that's what made the prince a bit slower. That was a very funny interaction that happened there. But Wesley defending at the top of his game, and that was a good defense. The Mega Knight
This is
taken
gonna
out
be
quite
bad.
easily.
This is gonna be bad. Okay, he's defending that okay, but he's still taking a lot of damage. I think this is gonna cost him. Not trying to deal with. I mean, maybe he's out of elixir, but yeah, this is not looking entirely good for him.
He should have dealt with that furnace. I think he was just thinking, it's the furnace doesn't have a lot of hit points to let my tower deal with that. But people don't understand the problem with the furnace is not the furnace itself; it's the fire
This is
spirits that
fire
are coming
spirit.
out. One of those is over 200 damage, so people need to.
Which I don't think they understand. Like 100, like 200 damage is a lot in a game.
It's a
Like
lot.
that can make or break. I've literally lost a game on 1 point.
I have
Like
it happened to me
when they
one
did
time. That
elixir
killed me.
drain, when they did the elixir drain, it was 1 point on their own tower left.
That's crazy. I think Kanye is performing a lot better in this game compared to the first game. He has basically been able to remain untouched in this tournament. While not Kanye, sorry, Wesley K. While Kanye has suffered significant damage, Kanye's tower down to 10-10. Wesley K basically still standing untouched, and now Wesley K trying to cycle through that goblin barrel. Not the best defense if you ask me. I think that's all he has. No, Kanye has arrows. I'm surprised he didn't use the arrows to defend against the Goblin Barrel.
I'm
Maybe he's
surprised
saving it
too.
for something else. I have no idea. But that Mega Knight is being stopped by Wesley's defense has been impeccable in this second game. He has been stopping that Wow, both of the wall breakers connected to the tower, the
Yep,
Kingsley.
yep, I saw that. But
Crazy.
in terms of, in terms of defense and Kanye Jr. I think another issue is there's nothing to support. Yep, it's what I said. There's nothing to support that Mega Knight against
I'm
these
surprised. Yeah, you're right. Actually, the Mega Knight has been. He doesn't have any card with any form of splash damage to support the
yep.
Mega Knight behind him. It's just maybe the Archer Queen, but I don't think she's even still the best answer. And that Furnace takes that tower down. Second game going to the man, the myth, the legend, Wesley K. Now we're going to be transitioning, giving these two players 2 minutes to change their decks, and then we would go to begin their second match of this tournament. First game going quite comfortably well, if you ask me, to Wesley K.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, like it's the Mega Knights. Like that's why, like, whenever I face like in the real recruits, whenever I face them, I always make sure I have my executioner because then good and at least a Valkyrie. If I don't have an executioner, I have my Valkyrie because those four alone can do a lot of damage because your Mega Knight can only attack in the direction it's facing. So if it gets distracted by one side, the other two will be attacking it while it's not even defending itself. But if you have like an executioner or a wizard, you can be able to like be attacking all four from afar. So I felt like bad pairing on on his part. But Wesley is doing pretty well. It was quite comfortable for him in the uh second game. So let's see if it's gonna be more of the same or there's gonna be switch up.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, I think Wesley did not realize he has a second game, and he left the clan immediately after this first game. So now the team is trying to contact him again to tell him to come back. You have another game, and he is back. That's good because I think he didn't realize that he had the second game. Now we're gonna instruct him to start the second game. But yeah, that first game
It's-
Wesley did quite well, if you ask me, Kingsley. Like he performed very well. The first game not as well as the second game. His second game he was defending a lot better, and he was able to counter, like, especially that Mega Knight. That Mega Knight basically offered zero value throughout that whole match for a card as expensive and as ridiculous as the Mega Knight. He he was able to um he was able to counter that Mega Knight very easily.
yeah, it's you can always count on Mega Knights easily when they're left on your own, or like a P.E.K.K.A easily when they're left on your own. Like for example, like when I'm playing the lower arenas and I face people with P.E.K.K.A, like they have like my witch is a level 8 and they come with a P.E.K.K.A that's like maybe level 10 or 11. And they never drop it or anything. I'm just so happy because I like this. I like then they do it over and over again. All I just need to do is just drop my witch, and that like always, and I do with it. I drop my witch. If it take the witch will take like half of the Pekka's life because the Pekka is too busy trying to take out the skellies from the witch. Once it takes out the skellies and it's getting close to the witch, I drop those extra three skellies far away so it draws the attention of the Pekka away, and then the witch will now drop more skellies to attack it from the back while it's going to attack the other skellies. So like if what by the way, I encourage people like I know like every like I know um a lot of players are veterans. I know they've you know the game, everything. But I assure you, like starting from scratch and playing again teaches you new things.
It really does. But yeah, Kingsley, the second game between Kanye Jr. and Wesley K is beginning right now. We were able to get Wesley K back on the game, and so let's see how he performs in this second game. It's Kanye Jr. versus Wesley K, second game of their dual matches. I hope Kanye has made some changes to his deck, and I think he has because I don't remember Kanye using a skeleton balloon in the last match. But maybe I'm wrong, Kingsley. Do you remember seeing that card from
No,
Kanye?
no, this is an entirely new deck, and I think it's the same one. No, it's not the same one from Wesley K actually, because I know he didn't use an evil baby
Valkyrie,
dragon.
yes. So yeah, you're right. We would have. Are you sure it wasn't? Because I remember seeing this lava hound. So
There was a
maybe.
lava hound, but there was no baby dragon. Evil. The baby dragon was not evil, but I do remember him
Oh.
using an evil a baby dragon. I do remember that.
Yeah, but now look at this push. Kanye, Wesley able to defend quite well. But Kanye is he's really not here to play, right? He knows he's coming from a previous loss already. He needs to get this win if he's gonna move this to game number three. But Wesley not so now. Wesley not give him the opportunity. Defending very well with the Hero Mega Minion. And now he's gonna start his own push. The Spirit Empress is out. The Mega Minions are out. The Lava Pops are still there. So I want to see how Kanye defends this. But the bats are a good answer. Bats with the bomb tower combination. I don't see how West's troops have survived that, and they don't. Both players are playing neck and neck. They're both doing like a do me, I do you. It's kind of a reactive kind of game style,
Mm.
and they are both
This girl will be
defending.
proud.
Biscuit will be very, really proud. But yeah, everyone that's watching the stream, remind your folks that are seeing this tournament, we are playing 2 out of 3 duo matches, okay? So they don't just play that first game and leave immediately, because that's how someone would would lose moving on in this tournament because they didn't know about that. But yeah,
Good defense from West. I don't even notice like Wesley has been defending that Kelly barrel quite comfortably. If you ask me, like he's been defending that and he's been using. Oh, he's not. Oh my God, he let that knight
look at
to
the
just
damage that
go.
knight is just doing. What?
200 damage. By the way, if you don't know, that
Per
knight is
swing,
doing 200
right?
damage per swing. Yeah,
Oh no. That's that
and
that
doing
that's just nasty.
and Kanye has been able to now level up the game just with that knight, just with that mistake.
But I think they're still kind of neck and neck if you ask me. But yeah, you're right. Kanye has been able to come back a bit. Now Wesley K is the one with less tower health than Kanye. And now Wesley is beginning his new push. I like what Kanye is doing. Kanye is capitalizing on the fact that that
This is Lava
lava
Hound.
hound exactly costs a lot of elixir. And so whenever he sees that lava hound come out, he just drops everything at that bridge, trying to get some damage in before Wesley can react to it.
And this is
But
a good push from Wesley.
this is a very
Ooh,
oh, that was so freaking cool, Kingsley.
I saw it
Activating
too.
the Hero Mega Minion at the perfect moment. This
I'm sorry, Wesley. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
you didn't know his game,
Don't
right?
don't be annoyed.
That was so clean from Wesley K, the man himself.
And he's just one win away from the semifinals. Just one win away. How do you think the second game is gonna pan out?
Oh, I have no idea how the second game is gonna pan out. To be honest, like it's looking like neck and neck for these two guys. But the first game was not like a big thrashing by Wesley, right? Like Kanye still stood his ground a bit. So I want to see how Kanye learns
Have you
from that.
noticed something?
Or what?
This second game is the same as the second game from before. The
Oh,
only
really?
difference is the same. Oh no, it's not. My bad. He actually switched his third deck. Sorry, my bad. Because I was looking at Kanye's deck. He actually switched this third deck and used it in the second game.
Hmm.
That's Wesley. So is this gonna be a good switch? Let's see. I think maybe he thinks this was the bane of Wesley's existence in the last game, and this looks like this is a gonna like if this is the evil Goblin Cage, that would be a good counter for an evil P.E.K.K.A. But so far, Wesley actually is untouched. Like what is going on? Like Wesley, are you just having the time of your life? Like are you just chilling in your living room doing nothing? Yeah, and he's been able to defend properly and attack and that I was about to say that ghost was just going unattended to.
Yeah, he had to respond. And look, no, this is a good answer. But look at one of the recruits not responding to the picker, doing
Yes,
massive
it's just
damage
like
on
I
that
don't see
tower.
you. I don't see you.
Exactly. What I can't see can't hurt me, right? And look at the amount of damage that recruit did to that tower, and then
And
Wesley
he
still
at the
capitalizing on
right
that.
time he dropped the goblin barrel at the when he knew he didn't have anything to defend it against. And is he? I thought he was gonna let. He's still untouched. Like Dennis. Like I don't. Are you seeing this?
This Wesley guy is Honestly, I wouldn't want to jam Wesley in real life because this man is dangerous. Untouched, he wants to take this second game on a clean slate against Kanye Jr. Kanye has to keep his chin up right now because it's looking worse and worse. Now those recruits are going to the other side, and then look at this heavy, nasty push. That picker was
Oh, look at
insufficient.
the
The goblin
evil.
barrels
Oh
are
my god.
out. No, this is just a
Uh,
thrashing. Wesley is standing everything. The troops, the whole playing field is filled with Wesley's cards right now. That tower is down. The second tower should be following suit quite shortly. I don't see a way for Kanye Jr. to come back from this. Wesley,
this was a bad matchup. He knew this was a bad, and he just add injury like salt to injury, like he just got the lightning spell.
I don't think that battle ram. Look at Wesley. Wesley's not even going to let Kanye take a lick on his tower. Flawless victory by Wesley K. That was so clinical by Wesley K there. Sorry, Kingsley jumped out for a bit, but I'm still here. That was actually crazy. Like that was actually insane. Wesley K being able to take that match quite easily against Kanye Jr. and he deservedly is moving on to the quarterfinals. I've been telling you this this guys that this Wesley K person is someone that you have to watch out for. He's someone that has been constantly proving himself in this tournament to be one of the best, taking out the Giants Jesus Manifest yesterday, now also winning his second match against Kanye Jr. So what that means is next week we will see Eric versus Wesley K. That's gonna be a very clean match that like I really can't wait for that match next week. But yeah, guys, it's been a good tournament to watch so far. Wesley K constantly outshining his opponent, and I can't wait to see the future of this guy because I from what I'm seeing so far, this Wesley K guy is someone that if you didn't know him before, now you know him. He has proven himself during this tournament to be one of the best, and I can't wait to see how he constantly keeps on showing us that he is the best in this tournament. But yeah, guys, now we're slowly moving to our next match of the stream. It should be starting in about 8 minutes. It's gonna be the Rockstar Alfie versus Kempachi Osho. Now it's getting crazy, right? Like that's a match I really want to watch. The match versus Wesley Rockstar Alfie and Kempachi. I think everyone right now on this stream probably wants to watch that match too. So it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be a good match. But yeah, guys, this last match was really good. Like I'm sure everyone that's watching us on YouTube right now, you all know the name Wesley K now. Like even someone is saying Wesley did his homework. Like yeah, he did. Like you can tell what I like about Wesley so far. Like you can tell he changes his deck to adapt to his opponent's deck. Like you could see that yesterday in the match versus JM. Now you can see that today in the match versus Kanye Jr. Wesley the sniper. Honestly, you should call this guy Wesley Snipes. That's what I'm going to be calling him right now, Wesley Snipes, because he is sniping all his opponents time and time again. He has constantly proven himself to be one of the best in the business, one of the best in this tournament, and you can see that constantly outperforming his opponents. And that's what and honestly, big ups to you, Wesley K. You have constantly and consistently shown that you deserve to take on the top spot here. Now you are moving to the semifinals on next Saturday. You're gonna be one of the top four finalists in the Iron Clash Season 1 tournament. No one can take that away from you, man. Big ups to Wesley K. Your performance has been impeccable. But yeah, guys, this time this is getting crazy and crazy. It's a lot more fun. Like I knew the matches were going to be electrifying by the time we got to the quarterfinals, but I didn't know it was going to be this electrifying. We have one more week to go in the Iron Clash Season 1 tournament. It's been so long. Starting this tournament in March, now we're in May, and we're getting closer and closer to the final day where we crown our Iron King. But just a reminder for all of you guys out there, I hope you guys made some good predictions today. I hope no one's predictions has been spot yet with the matches that we've had so far. And yeah, I can't wait to see how things unfold. The next match, Rockstar Alfie versus Kempachi, beginning in about six minutes. And also remember, guys, we still have the secret word giveaway. Remember how we mentioned that the tournament is the secret word giveaway is changing a bit because Before it was five. So how the secret world giveaway works is the first person. So at any point during this stream, I'm going to ask my co-host Kingsley, or if he's not here, I would say it myself. I would ask, or let's pretend Kingsley is here. I will say, hey Kingsley, what has been your favorite Clash Royale card of the day? And Kingsley can tell me any card he feels. It can be the baby dragon, it can be the lava hound, it could be the hero mini picker. And the first person that goes to our Instagram and lets us know that card, you win 2,500 naira and 2,500 ion credits. So I'm going to tell, so, but there are three conditions you have to satisfy to win this. The first condition is you have to be the first person to send us a message on Instagram. You can't be the second person, the third, or the fourth person. Sometimes we have multiple first people because I don't know how you guys are so sharp that sometimes when we say it, immediately we say it like in the next second, bang, 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 and Instagram is shaking. People are messaging us. So whenever we have multiple people that send us the message at the same time, we normally will split the money equally between the three people. Like I know yesterday we had three people win and send us the name at the same time, and we divided it equally between the three of them. So that's what will happen if we have multiple people. The second thing that happens is the second condition you have to meet is you have to tell us the right card. If Kingsley says it's the mini speaker and you say it's the bowler, you say it's the rascals, you are wrong. You have to tell us exactly the card that Kingsley mentions. And the final, most important condition is you have to be following us on Instagram. We do check, so I really hope you guys are out there following us on Instagram. And also, if you have a friend that supports, that likes Clash Royale or likes gaming competition generally in Nigeria, please let them know about us. Let them know that the Iron League is Nigeria's latest esports platform. We are here to serve you. We are by gamers for gamers, and we want to stay here to keep on giving you guys good content, not just Clash Royale. I'm sure if you see from our trailer that we play at the beginning of each stream, it's not just Clash Royale that we have there. We play Brawl Stars, we do FIFA, we do Mortal Kombat, we do Tekken, we do Street Fighter, any kind of competitive games we do play it, even racing games like Blur, Forza. That's we have those planned in the big picture, right? So if you have friends that love gaming in general, maybe even if they don't play Clash Royale, but they play games in general, let them know about the Ion League. Tell us to give us a follow on Instagram. Tell them to please subscribe to us on YouTube. It really goes a long way. We need you guys' support right now more than ever to make sure we are here to stay to continue giving you guys good Clash Royale, and not just Clash Royale, gaming content. I'm sure you can see that we do try with our YouTube stream. It's quite good. The commentary, I know we're still trying. We're not the best out there, right? But we're trying our hardest to try our hearts in the ring to give you guys some good commentary. We're trying to make things either very cheap or free. If you notice with Ion credits, we basically dash out Ion credits to everyone that created an account on our website, just so you can go there and start earning Ion credits. And hey, if you have a friend that likes Awoof, tell them about our website. Let them go and create accounts there because the iron credits we give out 10 iron credits for free every single day. So it doesn't matter who the person is, even if it's your mom, your auntie, your sister, your ex. If they create an account on our website, they can go and start earning free iron credits as early as today. I know Ubong is saying that the tournament. Yeah, I know we have one weekend left. Don't worry, Ubong. We will be back for some more gaming tournament. I know right now we're trying to think about what we're going to do next. The two finalists, we are thinking either we will go to Brawl Stars or we'll have another Clash Royale tournament. We don't know yet. Everyone that participated in this tournament will get an email at the end of this tournament for a quick review about how you think the tournament went. And then we want you guys to give us your honest opinions. From what I've heard so far, everyone loves the tournament, but I don't know if you guys are just telling that to me. So this reviews we send out to everyone is going to be anonymous, so we will know who it is, so you can be more honest about your review of the tournament so far. We're going to ask a bunch of questions about just different things like the quality, communication, stuff like that, the organizers, the commentary, the stream, just for you guys to give us some feedback so we can see how we can improve for the next tournament. And also we're going to have a space there where we will let you guys suggest what games you want to see us have in the in our next and future tournaments, and any game that we see a lot of recurrence or a lot of names that we will really consider having that game next in the tournament. So yeah, I know we're going to be gone after next weekend. We're going to have a go for a bit of a hiatus. We won't be around for a bit, but we're just trying to cook and plan so we can keep giving you guys more and more quality content. I see someone is asking, would there be an EAFC mobile tournament? We want to do an EAFC tournament. We wanted to do have more of a console in-person tournament in Lagos, but we might, now that you mention it, an EAFC tournament sounds like a good idea. Like so, I think we will actually consider. And I see Timmy is saying great tournament and well done to. Thank you so much, Timmy. It means a lot to us that you guys actually have this good the comment on our YouTube. We are trying our hardest to give you guys good a good experience in total. And we want you guys to stick to the Iron League. I know we're still new, no one knows us yet like that, but we want to really break into the Nigerian gaming market and we want to be the residential name that people get to love and get to trust in the future. So yeah, please follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, go check on our website regularly. We will constantly keep you guys updated on what's coming next in the Iron League. But before I keep on yapping, the next match, Rockstar Alfie versus Kenpachi Show, should be beginning now. I'm going to check with them, check and see if they're in the clan already. I see the Rockstar is online, Kenpachi is online too, so we're going to instruct them. So just sorry guys, I'm instructing them. So Rockstar has shared his match. We're waiting on Kenpachi to accept, and I'm sure the match should be beginning on the way. Kenpachi has accepted. Let's go watch the next game of this tournament. It is Rockstar Alfie versus Kenpachi Osho. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the third game of our quarterfinals match. We have Ken Pacquiao Show versus the Rockstar himself, Rockstar Alfie. Both players, high caliber players. Ken Kenpachi taking out Golem in the previous matches. In the previous matches, Rockstar Alfie taking out Villa. So both players have taken down Titans, they have taken down Giants, they have climbed mountains. They both deserve to be here. That was a good defense by the Rockstar, using the Goblin Cage to defend against that Battle Ram. And now he's the Goblin Prisoner, crossing the bridge, going towards the tower. Interesting. Whenever I see people use the royal delivery at their King Tower, I feel they're trying to cycle because it's not something you see regularly. I wish he saved it for the baby dragon instead and used it when when the baby dragon was across the bridge. Well, hey, it doesn't matter. He hasn't lost any tower health yet, so it's all's well that ends well in my opinion, right? But now both players are just kind of playing more tactically, more strategically. Rockstar is trying to build a push for what I'm seeing here, and that was a good activation of the minion, dropping the vines, destroying the magic archer at the same time, and now doing massive damage to that tower. That was so smart by Rockstar. I don't think Kenpachi expected that at all. That was clinical by the Rockstar. And now Kenpachi will so push the Goblin Prisoner. Being such a, it's so funny people don't know, realize how tanky the Goblin Prisoner is. Being able to tank the hits of the Pika. Will that guy connect? He does. Oh no, Rockstar Alpha not able to drop the bowler fast enough to stop the charge of the Dark Prince, and that was massive damage on that tower. Now Rockstar's tower is down to 1561, Kenpachi at 2040. So now the tides have changed. Now Rockstar is the one in the ropes, but now look at this nice push by the Rockstar. But the Magic Archer dealing with the minion quite well. The bowler able to get one of his stones to hit the tower. But hey, doesn't matter because Kenpachi is still on top. That was so clinical, dropping the vines at the right time. But that was insufficient. No, the band is still able to get to Rockstar's tower and able to do massive damage on the tower. I want to see how Rockstar changes his tactic or his position to deal with this, because he has been making some minor mistakes here and there, right? And now it's beginning to cost him, it's beginning to show. The Rockstar's tower down to 978, but look at this nice push by the Rockstar. The Baby Dragon is out, the Electro Giant is out, the Hero Mega Minion is out. Will the Pika be able to stop this? I think it will. That Pika is doing massive damage, but the vines coming in clutch. That giant is going to do so much damage to that tower. Will that tower go down? No, it doesn't. That was such a good push by Rockstar, but now he has to defend against Kenpachi. Now it's Kenpachi's turn to shine, and Kenpachi is not one to come out lacking. That was the perfect activation, using the Goblin Cage to stop that push, to drag the card inside, to deal with that. And now Rockstar King Tower has been mistakenly activated because of the Magic Archer. No, that was looking bad for a moment there, but Rockstar have been able to defend that quite well. Without Bandit connected to that tower, Rockstar has to stop that. He doesn't take any chances, and this is what I love to see. The Rockstar wasn't taking any chances. He had to drop that bowler to make sure that what happened previously when the match began, when the Bandit capitalized and got a hit on his tower, doesn't repeat itself. And now look at the bowler is out. The evolved Baby Dragon is out. Will that bowler's ball get it? It does, and now the Vine should be able to finish that. First game going to the Rockstar Alfie. That was so clinical by the Rockstar in that first match. Very clean tactic. Then using the tornado to push the Kenpachi's cards to the front of his tower so the bowler's balls could connect to the tower. That was so smart by the Rockstar. And what's funny about it is that it looked like it was going Kempachi's way at the beginning of the match, but look at Rockstar, still determined, still resilient, kept on pushing on, and that's how he was able to get the win at the last dying minute. Rockstar has been playing so well, and I want to see how he performs in this second match. Good activation of the poison spell, using that to do some damage on the Goblin Cage, do some damage also on the Witch and the Tower, respectively. And that was good. And then also the Fireball by Kempachi to almost deal with the furnace though. The furnace is being a bit tanked and people realize able to tank the fireball, but that doesn't matter because the Kempachi's own furnace was able to take that down. It seems like a very kind of a similar deck by these two. I see a poison spell, I see a fireball spell there, both carrying furnaces, but I feel like the Kempachi's deck is quite different because he has the rogues, the hogs. I think those are his that's his win condition card. I haven't seen what the Rockstar's win condition card is. I feel like he's still saving that for the last minute. If Kingston was here, I'm sure he would be able to tell what kind of deck he's carrying. I'm not that good at pointing out decks from the beginning of the match, so I have to wait and see what Rockstar's main win condition card is in this deck. Rockstar being able to defend this quite easily, quite well. That was really, really good by Rockstar. And then the graveyard spell. Oh, this is a graveyard poison spell by Rockstar. Interesting. That's not a very cool. It's so funny how the graveyard poison has been coming back, and that is massive damage. What? Oh my god! Oh my goodness, that was crazy. I'm stunned. Look at Rockstar. Perfect timing. He knew exactly when to drop that graveyard and poison spell. The field is quiet right now. I think everyone is shocked. Kenpachi is shocked. Rockstar, he himself is shocked that he was able to take that tower down with just one perfect moment, having the graveyard and the poison spell out at the same time, while the tower was being distracted by the other cards. That was so clinical by the Rockstar. I don't see how Kenpachi comes back from this because Rockstar is basically still standing untouched if you ask me. His lowest tower is at 2416, and now he wants to use the same combination again, the same graveyard poison combination about to show his ugly head again in this tournament. Surprising though, the Rockstar doesn't drop the poison spell. I don't know why. I feel like he was probably trying to use the graveyard more as a distraction than anything else because I think right now his focus is still on just defend. He doesn't have to take that second tower down. But the Hogs have got into that tower. Oh no! That's going to be massive damage. Insufficient. I love Kempachi is still trying to push, trying to get some hits on that tower, but it's just 10 seconds left in the tournament. There is no way for Kempachi to get this in. And maybe if he had more time, he would have cycled to that fireball and arrows. But now, the second game, comfortably going to the Rockstar himself. That was so good by the Rockstar Alfie. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to instruct um, the two players if they are ready for their next match. I think Rockstar wants to make some adjustments to his deck. Kempachi, I haven't heard from Kempachi yet. I think Kempachi is also making some adjustments to his deck as well. So yeah, we're winning. We're giving both players um, um, some a few minutes, just 2 minutes to make some changes to their decks. But yeah, that graveyard spell was so clinical. I mean, I see the chat on the chatter on our YouTube. I'm seeing people are saying the graveyard was just good. Like even someone is saying beautiful Mega Minion activation. Like that was, especially in that first game, that was the perfect time to activate the Mega Minion. Yeah, both players are making some changes to their decks. Kenpachi is making some changes. Rockstar Alpha is making some changes. So I'm going to be expecting something completely different in this second match. Yeah, that was a really, really, really clean match between the Rockstar. Yeah, that was a good match, guys. Like I'm reading your comments. I'm seeing Ubong is saying Kempachi was playing the bridge spam. Exactly what he was doing. He was trying to do that, but Rockstar got a whiff of that, and Rockstar was able to capitalize and still get that win. I'm seeing another comment by Samuel saying the beautiful Mega Man activation. Yeah, and then the graveyard spell. That graveyard spell was the most shocking part of this match. But I see Kempachi is ready to go. He's made his changes. He has stretched out the digital handshake. We are waiting on Rockstar Alfie now to accept the match. So let's see if Rockstar is here. I'm gonna check. Yeah, we're waiting on the Rockstar Alfie to finish making changes to his deck. I think he's still making some final adjustments, which is smart though. I know people like just like what Eric did in his first match. Just because you won your first game quite easily doesn't mean that maybe you can still improve in some places. Kempachi is ready for the second match. So I think Rockstar is still making some last minute changes to his deck. We're waiting on Rockstar though. I'm surprised he's making so many changes because he won quite comfortably well. He probably saw something that didn't see, or maybe he thinks that Kempachi has probably gone to edit his deck to counter his deck. So now it's mind games if you ask me. It's just pure mind games. Kempachi has made some changes. Rockstar is now going to make some changes to make sure that the changes that Kempachi made doesn't affect him. Yeah, and Samuel is saying that I want to see a match where they actually play three duo decks. Yeah, we haven't seen that. And yeah, the second match has begun. Kempachi versus Rockstar Alfie. Let's go watch some Clash Royale gameplay, folks. Welcome back, guys, to the next match of the tournament. We have Rockstar Alfie versus Kempachi Osho in their second match of this tournament. I just realized we're still showing Kanye to change that. Yeah, sorry guys, the YouTube was wrong, but now it's fixed. Now let's see how things unfold in this match. Kempachi dropping the Goblin Hot, Rockstar drops the Goblin Cage. That's so funny, right? They both just dropping defensive cards, just watching themselves. Honestly, this is the same tactic Rockstar used in the previous match, and he's using that same tactic again. He waits for the card to be beside the tower. He activates his Mega Minion and then drops the Vine at the perfect moment, so the Mega Minion can take out the card and then do some damage to that tower. It's a tactic that has worked time and time again, and I don't if it's not broken, don't fix it, right. Look at that, the Mega Knight jumping over the ball of the bowler. That was cheeky. But now the Rad will be coming to deal with that quite easily. Quite easily. Royal Recruiter and Baby Dragon now crossing the bridge. How does Kempachi react to this? He's reacting by distracting. And yeah, the tower should be able to take care of take care of that Royal Delivery quite easily. Goblin Cage also dealing with the Battle Ram very, very easily. And see, when I say the Evil Goblin Cage is one of the most disgusting building evolutions. I think, honestly, if you have to ask me, I think it's the best building evolution in the game right now currently. Being able to take out almost any single troop, any singular troop though, not any single like a swarm troop like a skeleton army or something. But it's such a really good defensive building, and I'm surprised I'm not seeing it more and more often in this tournament. But yeah, both players are still playing neck and neck. Roxa Alfie down to 2809, Kempachi Osho at 2664, and look at this heavy push by Kempachi. The Evil Mega Knight is out. The Evil Executioner is out. One of King's worst evolutions. Will that Mega Knight get to that tower? I don't think so. That Baby Dragon and the bowler doing massive damage. That Mega Knight taking it out quite easily. The Rockstar even saying well played, but still Rockstar, I'm surprised he's saying that because that was such a good defense. How to stop that Mega Knight and to stop that evil executioner. And now the giant skeleton is out with the evil Baby Dragon. The Goblin Horde coming to save the day. Will it be sufficient? Will that stop the evil Electro Giant? And it does. That's really good. Both players are defending so well. Like every attack that the Rockstar and Kempachi have thrown at each other hasn't really made any impact because they're defending so well. You see these heavy cards like the Mega Knight. You see the heavy cards like the Electro Giant crossing the bridge, but still being taken care of quite easily by Kempachi and by the Rockstar. And look at that, Rockstar was trying to reuse his old tactic, the Mega Minion Vine tactic, but Kempachi got a whiff of that, and he was able to capitalize using the Zap to stop
the Mega Minion from doing damage, enough damage to the Musketeer, and then the Musketeer taking out the Mega Minion. That was so smart by Kenpachi. Both of these players are playing neck and neck. This is the first game, and both of these players, none of them are refusing to back down. We are down to overtime. This is a very different Kenpachi that we saw in the previous match. Rockstar, his deck is completely different, but Kenpachi also has a better deck, and I can't say who's gonna take this game home. Like, are you seeing what I'm talking about? Look at the defense by Kenpachi there. Like, the Electro Giant was able to make it across the bridge, but Kenpachi is stopping that quite easy. Oh my goodness, the Baby Dragon has locked into the tower. This is going to be massive damage to that tower. Kenpachi has to react to that, and he does. I hope that's not what's not gonna cost him this match, because now he has less health than the Rockstar, and we are just a minute away from overtime from Elixir from Health Drain. And if the towers remain the same health as they are right now, this first game will go to the Rockstar Alfie. So yeah, like this has been crazy, guys. Like, are you like this now the Mega Knight is trying to get to that tower. He's succeeding in getting there. That is crazy. The Baby Dragon's evolution pushing the Mega Knight backwards when the Mega Knight charged towards the Dragon. They said the Electro Giant. That was a beautiful animation to see. But both players are defending neck and neck. Now the Batram is out. Really connect. No, it doesn't. The Goblin Cage coming in clutch to stop that Batram's progression. And now the Round Delivery also coming in to assist and to stop that Executioner. What? Are you seeing what's going on here? That was crazy. The Executioner was trying to get closer to throw his axe, but because of the Mega Knight was vined, he couldn't keep on moving forward. And now Rockstar capitalizing on that, dropping the Electro Giant. Will it connect to that tower? What is bad is that Kenpachi doesn't have the Goblin Hut off. He had to activate the Musketeer's turret, but now we are down to 5 seconds on the clock. This first game going to the Rockstar. Wow, he took that tower down? Ah, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. The Rockstar hasn't lost a single match so far in this duel battle. And now we're going to game number 2 of the duel match. Look at the Rockstar Alfie. That's someone else that people need to watch out for. Like he's been so clinical in this match. 3 games so far, he hasn't lost a single tower. You know what that means? He hasn't lost a single tower to Kenpachi 3 games in a row now, and now we're in the 4th game. Let's see if things change. Now Kenpachi is the one with the Goblin Cage, and Rockstar Alfie has switched out to the Tesla. This deck looks like a Mighty Miner Tesla, or maybe a Tesla Mortar deck. I'm trying to throw my hat in the ring and try and see if I can predict what kind of deck people are carrying. So I think it's either going to be an Expo deck or a I think it's a Mighty Miner. With the Golden Eye doing here, I think it's going to just be a Mighty Miner coming out shortly. But yeah, it feels like Kenpachi made a switcheroo. Now he's the one using a deck very similar to Rockstar Alfie's deck in the previous match, because I see the Bowler is out, I see the Goblin Cage is also here. So it's a very, very similar deck to Rockstar's previous match, previous deck, and that Golden Knight destroying the Prisoner's cage, but the Prisoner is now out, and now the Prisoner-Hog combination. Something about the Hogs people don't notice is as much as they look like they're menacing, right, because there are 4 of them, they don't do as much damage as you think they do. Like, look at that Tesla was holding his ground against those 4 Huggies for a while until the Prisoner came to assist him. Like, really, I think it feels like the 4 of them almost do the same damage as one Hog Rider, in my opinion, kinda. But hey, please don't quote me on that. That's just what I'm seeing here. I might be completely wrong. But Kenpachi is playing a lot better in this match, right? You see the way he's been able to do more damage to Rockstar's tower than in the previous match. Will he finally get Rockstar's tower down in this match? We'll figure that out shortly. Now Rockstar starting his own push. Both fireballs at the same time. Both of these players are on the same wavelength. They are thinking exactly the same. Both players are playing at the top of their games, capitalizing on each other constantly, dropping the same cards. Like, it's really going neck and neck, but I feel like Kenpachi kind of has the upper hand. But with something we know about the Rockstar outfit, you can never count him out, ever. Like, it might look like Kenpachi has the upper hand. The Tesla should be coming out quickly. Oh, no, he decides to defend with the Royal Recruit instead. That was a good idea if you ask me, and now he can capitalize on that. The Hawks is able to do a lot of damage to that tower. Wow, it's not looking really good for the Rockstar. Rockstar tower down to 1033. Kenpachi basically untouched if you ask me. But look at this push now by the Rockstar. The Zappy plus the Royal Recruits are out. The Furnace trying his hardest to deal with that. Would it be sufficient? Yes, with the help of the goblins, it's going to be sufficient to deal with that. But the Kenpachi is on a different wavelength. This is not the Kenpachi we remember. Now he's defending a lot better than he's done in the previous matches. And I feel like Rockstar is just waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect chance to just get a clinical match. Now, and yes, the Golden Knight connects to that tower, and then the Fireball able to take care of that furnace. That furnace. The evil recruits are out, but the bowler is such a good card in my opinion. What just happened? What just happened? That was so strange. I don't know if that was a misdrop or maybe he lost connectivity and he dropped the fireball earlier and then the fireball came out late. But I hope that doesn't come back to haunt him because now it's looking like he's a bit low on elixir. The Zappies are out. The Golden Knight is out. The Golden Knight's ability was not activated. Was it activated? I don't think so. But look at those hogs at the other side doing so much damage to that tower. Now Kenpachi's tower is down to 1992, but Kenpachi is still in a good place. The Evil Witch is out with the bowler to support her in front. I was about to say that he's going to drop the furnace behind those two cards. The bowler is being dealt with quite easily, but now the Evil Hogs are. Would they get to that tower? Yes, they do. It's over for the Rockstar. There is no way he comes back from this. Kenpachi coming out on top in this second game. Woo! It feels like Kenpachi heard my commentary, right? It feels like he heard me say Kenpachi hasn't taken out Rockstar's tower even once. And he said, you want to bet on that? He literally said, you want to bet on that? And then the second game, he came out on top. That was a good comeback for Kenpachi. Like, I was expecting a comeback for the Rockstar. Yes, exactly. I agree with you, Samuel. Like, I thought that the Rockstar was going to do a bit of a switcheroo, right? Maybe when we got into double elixir, he would then lock in and make some changes. But Kenpachi kept the pressure on the Rockstar. Rockstar wasn't able to deal with Kenpachi's advances. And that's how Kenpachi was able to take that second game. Let's see, if Kenpachi takes this third game, then we will be going to game number 3 of this duel matches today. This is a very similar deck to the deck that Rockstar used in the second game in the previous sets. The graveyard spell is out, the furnace is out. I think this is that same graveyard and poison combination that we saw that decimated Kenpachi's defenses. But I feel like Kenpachi now recalls that he knows what happened in that match. That was such a good placement of that Barbarian Barrow, going through, dealing damage to those troops and also coming out to deal damage to the Dark Goblin. That was so cheeky. But now Kenpachi is losing some tower health already. Kenpachi down to 2035. The Rockstar 2551. That baby dragon. That was so smart by Rockstar Alfie, dropping the skellies in front to distract the baby dragon, and because of that distraction, the baby dragon now looked towards the furnace because the fire spirit was out, and that's why the furnace was able to take out that baby dragon, and that's how the Rockstar didn't lose any tower health. That was so intelligent. That was intelligent gameplay by the Rockstar. And it looks like Rockstar Alfie doesn't want to take this to game 3, folks. So far he's doing quite well, but Kenpachi is about to build a good push. I see the Hero Knight is out. I think I know this combination, the Hero Knight Ram Rider combination. He wants to activate. Yes, he wants everyone to focus on the Hero Knight. Why the Ram Rider gets to the tower and she connects. That's going to be huge damage in Rockstar's tower. Wow, that was so smart by Kenpachi. I knew that was what he was planning to do. Activate the Hero King's ability at the perfect moment. Get all the cards to get distracted, and then the Ram Rider going to connect to that tower. That was it. Both of these players are very intelligent players. Kenpachi, he has locked in. His chin is up right now. If you guys know this, right? Like, he is really not backing down. And now he's trying to take this. Will this be the first game that we see? Game number 3 is 3 in this quarterfinals. We're about to find out because Kenpachi, he is not backing down. Look at the resilience of this guy. Like, and look at this heavy push by the Rockstar. The furnace was out, everyone was out, but Kenpachi defending it quite well. And now the evil Valkyrie is outside. She's out to play. One of the most disgusting evolutions. And look at how she's making quick work of everyone. The Ram Rider connects to the Goblin Hut. Will she be able to get to that tower? She wouldn't be because of the Valkyrie and the Goblin Hut. Now we're down to overtime, folks. Both players are playing neck and neck. It's basically the same tower health if you ask me. Rockstar Alpha at 1550, Kenpachi at 1586. Who will take this battle? Well, let's find out very, very shortly. Yeah, you're right, Jagger. Today is scary. The quarterfinal matches is getting more and more dangerous. This is looking like a world level Clash Royale tournament. Like when I say Nigeria has talent, people think I'm joking. Like this is first class gameplay we're seeing here, guys. Rockstar trying to attempt a graveyard poison combination. Will it be sufficient? Because now Kenpachi's tower is shooting at something else. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. The knight coming in clutch, being able to support the tower in taking care of that push. Now he's looking at the Rockstar is not on the road because Rockstar tower is down to 10-08. Kempachi at 13-43. Both players are playing very, very similar decks. Both carrying knights, both carrying okay, I thought they were carrying furnaces, but it's back. But now we're down to overtime. We're down to less than a minute. The heavy push by the Rockstar. Kempachi constantly defending this. Rockstar keeping the pressure on. Now the Evil Furnace is out. Is he going to drop something? He has to drop the Knight in front of the Evil Furnace. Or maybe the Graveyard Spell. Just a bit of distraction, but nothing was sufficient to do that distraction. Both of these players are defending at the top of that game. Now the Rockstar has realized something. I can't win this game from pushes. I have to start focusing on spell cycling, and that's what he's doing. I think the Rockstar is going to focus more on cycling through that poison spell, and that is going to be a disadvantage for Kempachi because Kempachi has not even one spell card in his deck. Will he regret this? Both players are neck and neck. This is looking epic, guys. Look at that bridge. Look at what's happening on that bridge. Two furnaces are out. Will the Ramada connect? She doesn't connect. Oh my, Kempachi. Will he be able to get this win in? The Graveyard Spell is out. He just needs to drop a poison spell. And oh no, this is looking very bad. Will it be enough time? It is! That was crazy! Rockstar getting this win! Kempachi not able to get this game to game number 3. The Rockstar keeping things at bay and winning the second match as well. Guys, that was crazy. The matches so far have all been very, very clinical in this quarterfinals. Rockstar, big ups to Rockstar Alfie. You are moving on to the semifinals of the Iron Clash tournament. Thank you so much for your participation and thank you for your good gameplay. And also Kenpachi was show. Kenpachi was great. Kempachi was insane, guys. Like that was so cheeky. I thought he was going to be soft. I think what it came down to the wire was Kempachi had no spell cards in his deck. That's what made him lose that match, the third game. Nothing else. Like if he had like even if he had arrows or a void spell, he would have come out on top. Like that was clinical. Yo, I love the matches today. The matches today have been so good. Like Kempachi trying his hardest, but not being able to come out on top. But hey, Kempachi, big ups to you because you can say that you were part of the top 8 finalists in the first ever rendition of the Iron Clash tournament. You will get your Iron League merch, and hopefully we will see you again when we host our next Clash Royale tournament. But yeah, look at the Rockstar man. This guy is someone to watch out for, people. Rockstar Alfie, showing why he's really the rockstar and decimating. Kempachi trying his hardest. I have to say though, I think that when Kempachi changed his deck, I think it was better for him because he played a lot better in the second game compared to the first game. But it came down to the wire in that final match. And what it came down to, if you ask me, was that graveyard poison combination. Rockstar being able to realize that none of his advances were getting over the bridge, so he just had to switch into spell cycling. That's why I tell people, have space on your deck for a spell. Have space on your deck for a spell. You always need a spell. Like because a lot of times it comes down to the wire just like this, where a spell is what makes or breaks the day. Wow, what a match! What a match! And now in 2 minutes, we are moving to our final game of today. Something tells me this is the game everyone has been waiting for. Captain Levi versus Stannis. This is the game people have been waiting for. And I know it's going to be epic. I see Tega is on our YouTube. He's been watching. I really wish that you have been practicing practicing Tega. I see someone is saying good luck, Tega. Yeah, because everyone knows you have a mountain to climb. Captain Levi coming from his previous win against MVL, taking down the man who took down Molly. That's not a small feat at all. But hey, Stannis has been also showing himself, taking out Frosty in the group stage. Then yesterday, taking out Legend. So both these players are players at the top of their game. There is 1 minute left to the match beginning.
I can't wait for that match. I want to sip my water right now to get my voice ready because that's a match that I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of screaming. It's always a different mug with me. So yeah, guys, that game was clinical, right? Remember, we still have the secret word giveaway. Listen very carefully. It might happen during this match. I like to do that just to throw people off. But yeah, as I said, okay, it's time for the match now. But remember, the secret word giveaway is about to begin. Yes, the final match, Captain Levi versus Stannis. We have instructed Captain Levi to share the match, and I think he's about to do that. Captain Levi has first stretched out his hand. Stannis should be accepting quite shortly, and then we will begin the final match of our quarterfinals today. Captain Levi versus the Scotsman, Scottish Stannis. And the match has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our final match of the quarterfinals. We have Captain Levi versus Stannis. Stannis in the red corner, Captain Levi in the blue corner. Who will come out on top in this match? I want to see what you guys think in the YouTube comments. Please type down who you think is going to come out on top of this match, and then we can see who won their predictions in our YouTube chat. Both players are kind of doing a kind of like a Texas showdown. They're battling with emotes. They're just constantly dropping. And Stannis is like, you know what? The time for games is over. Time for this match to begin. The game has begun. Stannis, Captain Levi is starting with the zappies. Stannis dropping the bowler to deal with trying to deal with those zappies. Oh, it's a bowler matchup. I wonder if these two players are playing exactly the same thing because these are two players that know themselves very, very well. But from what I'm seeing here, I see the bowler, I see the baby dragon. I think that this Stannis' deck is gonna be that Gollum baby dragon battle healer kind of. Oh, I know this deck. It's an Electro Giant, baby evil baby dragon combination. That Inferno Dragon shouldn't be able to deal with that Electro Giant because of the constant zapping. But now look at that push by Stannis at the other corner. The Graveyard Spell is out. The Bowler is out. The Hero Prince is out. The Golden Knight is out. Sorry, guys. And that was massive damage to Stannis' tower. Like Stannis didn't defend that as well as he could. So now, but now with that Electro Giant do some damage. No, Captain Levi refusing to let that Electro Giant get to his tower, using the Tornado Spell to pull it backwards, and then the Zap is finishing the job. That was such a good defense by Captain Levi. And now Stannis is the one that has taken massive damage in this match already. Stannis really needs to lock in. He needs to try and change his tactics, change his approach to see if he can do something else to take down the captain, the Capitan, Captain Levi. And now it's a bit of a slower match. Everyone is being tactical. The executioner is going to be dealt with by the Phoenix for sure. And this is really good. I see that Captain Levi is kind of playing more tactically now. He's doing he's kind of, I think he's trying to bait Stannis a bit. And exactly, Stannis is now trying to attack there, and then he now drops the Graveyard Spell and Golden Knight combination. Will that do massive damage to his tower? Somewhat. That was still a good push if you ask me. The Barbarian Barrel able to help out and defend against that Graveyard Spell. And now look at this other end. The Baby Dragon, Evo, Baby Electro Giant combination, and then the Lightning Spell to support. That's going to be massive damage. No, not really though. That was such a good defense by Captain Levi. And the evil Baby Dragon, the evil Inferno Dragon is now charged. Oh, that was a good response by Stannis, using the Electro Giant to restart that push. And now the Electro Giant is just slowly going to that tower. But that's some heavy damage there. That tower is down. First game going to the captain, Captain Levi. That was so good by the captain. You capitalizing on the fact that Stannis dropped the Electro Giant and Stannis was trying to begin a push, and then using the Graveyard Spell to sneak in a final minute victory. Now Stannis really needs to lock in this second game. He doesn't want to lose this second game, and I want to see how he changes his approach. That first deck, I feel like Captain Levi kind of made a deck that kind of countered Stannis' deck, if you ask me, because he had answers for all of Stannis' questions really. And I want to see how Stannis adapts to this, because that first game was definitely a really good match for Captain Levi, and I want to see if Stannis kind of changes his strategy, changes his tactic. But right now, at neck and neck, Captain Levi was able to do some damage in that tower. Now Stannis' tower is down to 2-8-1-2. Captain Levi on touch, and now the Mordor is out. Will that connect to the tower?
No, it doesn't. Stannis having to drop the Spirit Empress. Oh wow! I didn't know she moved that fast. Like she was able to dodge the shell. Oh no! Now the mortar is locked into that tower, and the rascals are there to give the mortar support while also doing some damage to that lava hound. Stan is having to drop that fireball. I understand that completely because if he didn't, that mortar was going to do massive damage to his tower. And now the lava hound slowly but surely has gotten to his tower. But the lava hound is not a card that does so much damage, so I'm sure that the Captain Levi doesn't really care much about that tower getting to his tower. And the skeleton dragons being able to take that tower, that card down quite easily. The Mordor is out again. It's going to connect to that Valkyrie for sure. But the Valkyrie is such a tanky card, being able to take the shots of the Mordor and down the hero Mega Minion out to simply to take out that cannon, to take out the Mordor, and then Captain Levi stopping that push with the fireball. I feel like what this emotes is kind of both players kind of tapping themselves up because the game recognizes game. They realize that they are both defending as well as they are attacking. Both players have been answering each other's questions quite reasonably well. I know right now Stannis' tower is the one that's a bit less, but I have to give it to the captain and to Stannis. They are both playing quite well. This match is like a dance, if you ask me. They're both responding to each other quite well. But hey, maybe that dance is being broken right now because now Captain has been able to get those goblins to that tower. And now the skeleton barrel is out. He brings them back out. That's going to be massive damage. The Valkyrie, perfect answer for that push. Now the Lava Hound is there. Oh my goodness, what just happened there? It feels like Stannis misdropped that fireball as well, if you ask me. And that's going to be not a lot of value. The Rascal Boy being able to do so much damage to that tower. Stannis is on the ropes right now. The evolved model is out. That was good by Stannis, bringing out the tombstone as well at the perfect moment because he had to get that model distracted. And now that the model has taken out that tombstone, will he lock onto the main tower? No, it doesn't because the Valkyrie is out, the Berserker is out, and then Firewall coming out to take out that model. That was smart by Stannis. Stannis had to throw everything he had out there to make sure that model doesn't lock onto his tower. The Rascal Boy being able to get one hit in the tower, and also the Barbarian able to get one hit in the tower. So far, it's still looking like the game might be going Captain Levi's way. We are down to overtime, folks. Stannis has not been able to get one clean attack to the tower of Captain Levi. Captain Levi has been responding quite well. But look at this, folks. People are not noticing this. But oh no, did that fireball connect to the tower? I don't feel it did connect to that tower. That was crazy. And look at this, folks. It does look like now the rascals have got to that tower. That's going to be huge damage. I think it's over for Stannis in this match. And Captain Levi knows that Stannis' tower down to 92. The fireball to finish the job. First game going to the captain himself, Captain Levi. That was such a clean game. Now both players are going to have 2 minutes to rearrange their decks. And if they're ready, they will let us know and we will start again.
And they are, actually.
They are ready?
I'm just messing around.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, wait, I can't see them ready. That scared me a bit.
That was a good game. I caught it.
You got it? Oh, good. That was good. Captain Levi was just answering every single question that Stannis had. So now we're waiting for the second game to begin. So let's see. We're waiting on Stannis and Captain Levi. Let's see who's gonna take this. So welcome back, Kingsley. There's a game that Roxanne Alfie versus Kempachi's match was so clinical. I know you.
And I missed that.
Mhm.
Who won? Don't mind me asking.
It was the Rockstar.
Swear to God.
Roxanne Alfie has been clinical in this tournament, man. Like he's been clinical.
Kempachi lost?
Kempachi lost,
Did
yeah.
not see, did not see that coming.
Okay, now the next match about to begin. Captain Levi and Stannis say they are both ready to begin their second games. I don't know if anyone actually changed anything, so we're waiting on. So right now, Captain Levi has sent out the duel match. We're waiting on Stannis to accept it, and when he does, we will go watch our final game of our quarterfinals today.
Okay, we're waiting on on Stannis. I think Stannis is making some changes to his deck, which makes sense because I feel like the Captain Levi was constantly answering every single question that Stannis had. So I would say it's the best. I feel like that Captain Levi studied Stannis's deck because he was just
Mhm.
answering every question quite easily. Like he wasn't breaking a sweat. So I really think that I advise. I would say is better if Stannis actually goes to make some changes. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for one more minute. Okay, so Stannis says he just needs a minute to get ready, and yeah, we're just gonna keep on waiting for that next match. But yeah, Kingsley. So right now we have so basically whoever wins this next match will be Croxa Alfie's opponent next weekend. So that person, whoever wins this match, the battle is not over yet at all.
Mm.
It's not over at
Next week is
all.
gonna be. Next week is gonna be. But that's crazy though. That that he's out. Like I guess maybe I haven't really paid attention to some other people's games. I guess that's on me. But the fact that Kempachi's out, that is
That's
that
shocking,
is
right?
shocking.
That is actually shocking. It's really really shocking that Kempachi is out. I don't know how, but hey, I have to give it to him though. He was still able to get to the top eight. So it's so I really I really I really give him all the applause because it's not easy. It's been a very difficult mountain to climb. And yeah, it's I can't wait to see how things unfold. Because yeah, because now we're down to our final game of the quarterfinals, and I'm sure these two players want to get to the semifinals. And I think that whoever takes when we get to so next weekend we're going to have the semifinals, and then next Saturday, and then next Sunday we will first start with the match for them whoever gets the top position, right? That means the two people that lose the semifinals will play
Hmm.
against themselves to get the top position, and then final match will now happen after that. So it's gonna be really 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 dope when that happens. Next weekend is our final. Ubong was so sad when I said that the next weekend is our final weekend because he said he's gonna miss you, Kingsley.
No, it's not like a no. It doesn't mean at the end. It's just yeah. The tournament is crazy. Like it's been 3 months.
It has been 3 months. So yeah, I see
So
someone is asking how will the third place be decided. That's what I just mentioned, right? Okay, I think he said that that makes sense. Oh yeah, he said that. But yeah, it's been 3 months, Kingsley. It's been a long road.
hmm been a long road, and we're going to we're one step closer to seeing who the best Clash Royale player
In
is.
Nigeria is. Yes, this person can happily beat their chest and say, I am the best Clash Royale player in Nigeria. No one can say anything. No one can. You can give all the excuses you want to give in the world, but you have to admit
And there's video evidence to prove it too.
plenty, plenty of this person winning. Like for you to get to win the Iron King, become the Iron King, you should have almost won like almost 10 matches in this tournament. Like if you think about
And
it,
not just
the
he didn't
playoffs,
beat he didn't beat regular Joes. Like you beat really like ranked players.
yes. Okay, I see Stannis is ready now, and Captain Levi has shared the match. So I was waiting for Stannis to accept the match, and then we'll go watch the final game of this tournament today. Okay, waiting on
Mm.
Stannis. We're waiting on Stannis. I wonder what. I hope he's not getting the nerves right. It must be so nerve-wracking. You've lost your first game, so you know if you lose this second game, you're out of the tournament. So I'm really hoping it's not the nerves. I hope he's not just like scared of accepting this next battle. I really hope not because and the match has begun. Let's go and watch it. I can't wait for this final match, guys.
And Captiva is also so good and Stannis is so good. Like
True.
I like they're just so like you can see like smart play being on design is
It's beautiful to watch. This is what I was saying in the last match. Like it was
and
like
the
a
match
dance.
has begun.
Yeah, yeah, guys, welcome
Yeah,
to
man.
the next match of our tournament today.
We have Stannis versus Captain Levi. Captain Levi in the blue, Stannis in the red. Thank you for all of you, everyone that's joined us on YouTube till this moment. It means a lot to us. Please like, please subscribe to our
Yes,
channel.
Levi, you should be scared.
Both of them
Is this
dropping
gonna be
emotes.
a balloon, a lumberloon deck? Watch and find out.
It seems like a very different deck from what Captain Levi used in this
Yep.
first match. Like this is not
hmm
what I remember seeing. I think he went and made some changes.
Yeah, he's not trying to let that furnace get any close.
The furnace
And
is a big problem. Can't even blame him.
this is a Pekka deck from Stannis. And that was like literally on the line he stopped or he was able to get
The
a hit in.
Raminder, right? I thought she hit it
Yeah.
safe.
I actually thought he hit it too, but that was good. That was a good play. Good play from Stannis.
Even
Like
Captain realized that, right? You see him clapping in the emote.
yep.
The game recognizes game, and he knows that that was such a good tactic by Stannis to defend that. I just
Yeah, I'm
knew he was going to
surprised.
activate it.
Yep. And I'm also surprised he's using a regular Pekka deck because this is a Pekka deck from Stannis. I don't know if people can notice it, but they're both evenly matched. Like I know this is gonna come down. I know I have like part of me knows that Levi has a balloon somewhere. I don't know how to
Because of the
explain it, but
lumberjack, right?
I feel like he has a balloon. I feel like he does,
Look
and
at
he's meaning to like this is just pure gameplay on display, guys. Like you can see like any inch, any wrong placement, wrong timing, you will lose a lot. Like you're
mm,
gonna lose a lot, and you can see now we're in double elixir, and still, folks, we haven't got any significant damage. And that fire spirit was able to sneak through. Unfortunately, that
yeah.
fire spirit was able to sneak through, and that Ram Rider is out again. And no, he can't. Yeah, good. That was good timing from the Electro Wizard to the stop her from going. And he comes in the other direction to stop the battering ram. And this is just pure defense on display, guys. Like this is literally pure defense. And he can see that Levi's out of the elixir. And this is gonna like let's see. I don't know how he's gonna defend. This is great defense. This is
Oh, the
really
bandit
good.
connected to that tower.
He
No.
connected, and also he connected as well. His Ram Rider connected as well.
Yes.
So this is now game of interest, guys. And that Pekka is doing everything, and he was able to stop that Pekka and the evil Ram Rider. And you see that tower? Did you see that? Right? That evil lumberjack are able to sneak in and do significant damage to Stannis' tower.
Look at the magic catcher just doing massive damage. Oh, it activated the King Tower mistakenly. That is not
Yeah.
what Stannis planned to do in that part in that attack there. But hey,
Oh, he doesn't have a balloon. I've been wrong. Okay. And then he's been able to do significant damage also to Levi's tower. This is definitely gonna come down to game alteration. And Levi, yes, that's smart of you to do that um to stop that fire spray from going in because that those little buggers do a lot of damage. And that Rock Rider is going somewhere. It's going
she
easy.
connected. Oh
Oh
no, this
my
is not good.
goodness.
And the fire
This is
spray
not
connecting
looking
as
good.
well. This is
Fire
not
spray
looking good for
connecting and we're
Stannis.
doing extra 200 damage. And that Pekka is not enough to stop. And that Pekka is not gonna go anywhere. And Levi has been able to sneak in and do some damage, but that is not looking good.
Yeah, I like how Stannis is playing. Stannis is not giving up on this attack yet. He's still trying to
Yep.
push and push, trying to get some hits in. But the Captain Lever has just been able to constantly counter everything that Stannis has thrown at him. I was hoping that maybe as Stannis did some changes to his deck, maybe something would change in this match. But you can just see that he's just sadly being outskilled by the captain himself. But
That
look at
drum
that.
rider hit again. Oh my goodness! I just have to throw a fireball and that's it. Oh, that sucks. That just sucks because Stannis was actually doing an amazing job all through, throughout. And if it just all came down to that Ram Rider connecting the first time, like
Mhm.
it literally came down to the Ram Rider connecting the first time, and that's what it went downhill from there. Because we're already in overtime, folks.
Yeah,
Exactly. That was actually a clean battle that first match.
going down to the wire. But Captain Levi, that Ram Rider was the game changer in this match, and she was able to make sure that everything connected quite well, and that's how he got this win. I want to see how Stannis changes his deck. I see an Evil Baby Dragon. I think there's going to be an oh, this is definitely an Electro Giants, the same deck he used in the previous match. Evil Baby Dragon, Electro Giant combination, and this is and funny enough is this. This is the same deck that Captain Levi was able to use to counter that deck by Stannis, and you see it again in display. That graveyard spell doing massive damage to
Oh my
Stannis'
god,
tower. That is so bad.
that graveyard just like the it's like the Skellies, only half of them moved, and then the rest just kept popping up and just so much damage. I wish he put the bowler behind the tower, but I guess he put the bowler to defend the Golden Knight, which I can't blame him for.
Yeah, that was crazy damage by that graveyard spell. Like, I hope that Stannis hasn't lost hope yet because you know so far Stannis hasn't been able to take down one of Captain Levi's towers so far. Captain Levi has been leaving every single game with all his three towers intact every single time, and now it's looking like that graveyard spell just cemented Stannis' fate in this tournament. Stannis' tower down to 1072. Captain Levi is still untouched in this tournament. Let's see if something can change because Clash Royale Kingsley things
Yep,
can always
just a
change at a
mistake.
split second. Just one mistake is what Stannis needs to overpower the captain. But so far, the
Yeah,
captain
but
hasn't made a single mistake, so that would be
those
very
zap,
tough to happen.
those zappies are literally just giving
Bola.
the Inferno Dragon
Oh,
impetus to do damage. But wonderful defense from Levi to be able to defend those things coming. And yeah, like I don't. I think he has a. Does he have a poison? Because like he's
what?
doing this. He's doing the graveyard spell. But that's how it's gone. That's how it's gone.
Oh my god, this is bad. Oh, he has a Mother Witch. Wow, look at the amount of hogs on the screen. But I think that Bola will be able to do his easy work on that Mother Witch.
I'm
Now, the
surprised he didn't drop it in the first instance
yes,
of
where's
the
your Mother Witch been?
what you call it. But that baby
Oh, this
dragon
is a
did
heavy
so much
push.
damage. This
Kingsley, are
is
you
such
seeing
a big
this?
push. Oh, and he has a free spell. Oh, that is so diabolical. Oh my goodness, that is so.
Will that
It
tower
was.
go down? I think it will, Kingsley.
It looks like, but that Inferno Dragon coming in clutch. That Inferno
Oh my
Dragon
god!
coming.
You just need to
That
cycle through his
Inferno,
lightning
oh
spell!
my
Come on,
goodness.
Stannis!
Oh my goodness. That just sucks.
He needs to cycle because that
Is that
Grey is going
mother
to take that
witch?
tower down.
Is that mother witch? Is that mother? Oh, that's so painful.
Why?
That's so painful. Oh my goodness. No, that is so painful. He almost had Levi on the rope. He literally had Levi on the ropes. Literally had him on the ropes. Oh my goodness.
That was insane. If he just cycled through his lightning one more time, he would have taken that tower down. The lightning does like 300 damage per strike.
Yeah, because yeah, because the tornado wouldn't be able
It was insufficient.
to do yeah,
Yeah.
we wouldn't be able to do anything.
Like Ubong said, Stannis lost after the first lightning. Like that what he's saying. After he dropped that first lightning, that's
Yeah,
when he lost it, which is true.
yeah.
Like I see that, I see what he's talking about. That's very true. And he couldn't deal with that graveyard spell. Sadly, he had nothing to deal with that graveyard spell. I'm surprised though that Captain Levi had a free spell all this time, but he never used it with the graveyard. He just kept on sending the graveyard out on its own. Because I can see that was a graveyard freeze combo, one of my favorite combos out there.
Yeah, but it was enough that like the first that was the first mistake. The first mistake was uh the tornado trying to use that to deal with the graveyard. It didn't, and because the tornado lasts shorter than the graveyard spell.
Hmm.
So I think he was trying to wait for the graveyard to accumulate, then you run the tornado, but it was still insufficient because after the tornado finished, the graveyard was still running. I felt like if he had dropped the Mother Witch first, but I don't know if he had it in his cycle already. But if he did, I wish he dropped that first to defend. Because when he used it the second time instead of the tornado, you can see how much um difference it made, like how much it was in defending. I feel like if he did that, that would have been better.
That's you're
He would
right,
have had
Kingsley.
more of a chance.
That was clinical, really, and yeah, that was the final game of the tournament today. Surprisingly, not one game three, like every single match ended back to back because of these players are just that good. We are going to be back again next weekend, guys. But before I leave, one more thing I have to say before I leave, Kingsley, what has been your favorite Clash Royale card of today?
Today, oh, there've been a lot of good card.
Hmm.
Um, I actually the Royal recruits. Weirdly enough,
True, they were good.
the Royal
They
recruits.
were really good. They kept on
The
shining in this
Royal
tournament.
recruits.
But yeah,
It's yeah, it's between them. Yeah, actually the Royal recruits. Yeah, that was my favorite card. When I don't know who used, I can't remember who used it, but it was good. I'm not gonna lie. The Royal recruits.
no, that was it. Completely agree. And Ubong is saying cinema regardless. Yeah, the matches have been were crazy today. Honestly, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
That's also cinema.
I can't wait for next weekend when we have semi-finals, and then on Saturday and on Sunday we would have the match to decide who wins the top position match, and then after that, immediately after that, we'll have our final grand final match where we decide who is the Iron King. But yeah, thank you everyone for participating and joining us on this stream. Please remember to like, subscribe on our YouTube, follow us on our social media platforms. I'm going to put our Instagram handle on the screen so everyone can know what it is. Please follow us, tell a friend to follow us, tell a friend to tell a friend to follow us. It goes a long way for us. And yeah, looking forward to next weekend. Thank you, everyone. It's been your boy Dennis with and here with Kingsley. And yeah, Kingsley, do you have any closing remarks for everyone?
Just more of the same. Absolute cinema. Just more of the same.
I
But
could.
oh my god, I felt so bad because, like, like when you can just that meme that I don't know if you've seen that football meme of those guys that were so close to winning the cup, and then you just see the guy with his second place medal, and he just rubs the trophy. Like
Yes,
that's what I feel like for Stannis because I know he's really good. I felt like that one
you paying
change
you
could have
small.
just made a difference. It hurt me like I was the one playing. I'm not gonna lie, but Levi is good. He's
Levi
very
is good.
good.
That was a big mountain for Stannis to climb. If he did that, he would have done the impossible. Like really, Levi is someone that has been constantly good. But then next week, Rockstar Alfie versus Captain Levi, that will be a match. That would be a
I
match
will
to
be there.
watch. You will be there.
You will be there.
Oh my goodness. Thank you again, Kingsley, for joining us in this stream. Thank you everyone out there for joining us in this stream as well. We will see you guys next weekend for some more Iron Clash. Take care, everyone. Stay clashing. Bye.